saying I got 2 bars, so we're just gonna have to.
Let's go! Doobie's got 2 bars. Let's go! Yeah, boys, it's a doozy.
Cheers, gentlemen.
Doobie's
take a hold something.
Hey, we support Doobie's sober driving while he's frozen in place. So
is he sober?
Yeah,
is he sober?
He looks stone cold sober right there, man.
I see what you did there.
Yeah. All right. Tonight's sponsors, as always, let's go. Cleveland Whiskey, the shots. Shots. Let's go. Hey, I don't know if you guys saw it, but I'm going up to a big event up there on November 19th to do a tasting of a honey barrel bourbon right out of Akron honey. They made a whole barrel full of honey, and they used that honey barrel to make bourbon with it. And they're doing it up there on November 19th. So I'm going to be up there checking that out. First public opening since 2019. So that's pretty exciting. Also, Christmas Wheat Penny outside of Ohio, and also Cleveland Underground. Hey, baby. Black Cherry. On that, man, I'm struggling on Cleveland whiskey. Let's just do a damn shot already. All right. Cleveland whiskey, it's amazing. We all know I love it. Branch, it's barbecue, it's ranch, it's beautiful. Also has the Fieldhouse mustard, the silver award winner of the National Mustard Contest. But also don't forget about Branch Branchero and Cherry Peach Barbecue. Everyone forgets about the Cherry Peach Barbecue. It is unbelievable. Doobie said he's going to find a spot with better signal. So it's officially a Friday show because Doobie's looking for a better signal at a truck stop. We love it.
Oh, hell yeah.
That's the way. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Willow Seasonings and Blend, the sweet heat. My wife literally asked for it tonight on dinner because anytime I ask what seasoning would you like, she goes, the sweet heat, please. So yeah, the sweet heat's awesome. Love the high elevation nombre, that the coffee ground and the habanero.
Yes, money.
Chipotle powder, in it. It's a nice little difference maker in his all-purpose. Also got another bottle of the Colorado 1859 Gold. That stuff's pretty money. And also Frickson Family Farms. I need to order some more beef bacon. That stuff is money. I'm telling you, man, it's so good that I'm ready to bust out my card to get me some more. That is a fact.
Man, that beef bacon, can you imagine building a BLT with that? Oh, my goodness.
I made one.
Damn.
It's amazing. I can testify. So yeah, Redbeard Seasoning, our last sponsor of the night, right out of Willard, Ohio. He's been with me from the get-go, man. He's growing, we're growing together. Let's keep showing him the love. And tell you what, if you haven't tried it, a couple recent testimonies. We've had Damon's backyard back porch barbecue on here, and he just got it to try it. And now Johnsie's taking a selfie for his story in the background. I saw him busted. I saw Johnsy. I love it, Johnsy. We love your effort. We love your effort in promoting the show. Oh, I'll keep that for later. Thank you. And getting the bird from Johnsy. That's California. California Howdy, I believe the Beverly Hillbillies called it once upon a time. And but no, Redbeard Seasonings. Also, a new seasoning is coming out. I don't know if I'm allowed to spill the beans, but it's going to be absolutely epic. Absolutely love the Redbeard Seasoning. Venison season. You can eat some raw deer, some cooked deer, however you want to do it, and put some of that wild game blend right on top of it.
You talking about some killer beef jerky? His street corn, bomb.com, his beef and brisket. Oh, my goodness.
Yep. The steak and brisket is absolutely fantastic.
Yeah, steak, my bad.
On my pulled porks, I go with a combo of the honey chipotle, street corn, and Ohio pork. Delicious. Then I hit it with a little wild game sprinkle when I break it up. Bang.
I want some of that. I haven't gone. It's dove season in South Texas. I haven't gone dove season, but my nephew's tearing it up. I was like, hey, nephew, just drop over 20 birds,
Yeah, actually, season. A lot of people up here are killing doves. I asked my cousin if he shot a deer yet, and he's like, no, just a lot of doves. So, Hey, there we go. Let's get ready to rumble. Let's grow life. Let's go, Nombre. Stephen Biddle, my favorite ladies. Hey, Steve's with my favorite lady, his wife, a.k.a. the mother of my children. No, inappropriate.
No.
All right.
30
So
minutes too
Nombre,
early.
as we wait for Doobie here, our first guest tonight, super jacked for this one, man. I've been watching this guy forever. Doobie's been watching this guy forever. You've been watching this guy forever. An absolute electric factory. Super excited to have him on here. I'm pissed because I ran out of time to make a pumpkin helmet. I really wanted to wear a pumpkin helmet for this guy. For anybody who doesn't know who Tavin Dillard is, I think this video will probably best describe what we're in for here for the next 25, 30 minutes, and it's awesome.
Yeah. We don't play duck, duck, goose in the trailer park. We play stray dog, crow. The way that works is everybody sit in a circle kind of thing. You hold your favorite snack, maybe a Snicker bar, king-size Kit Kat, bag of Funyuns, hot fries, you name it kind of thing. And then stray dog. If it's crow, you grab the snack out of their hand and you try to run around. If they don't catch you, you got yourself a snack. If they catch you in the mush pot, you sit in a big cardboard box with a bonnet on your head. Because when Candy Dillard, she's a little like 8-year-old girl in the trailer park, when she caught an adult crow one time, she's like, I want to put him in a box, and that'll be his home, and have a bonnet on his head. He floated away. He didn't let that happen, kind of thing. But boy, it's embarrassing if you lose stray dog crow. You got to be highly motivated, and I'm fast.
Oh.
Dudes and dudettes, without further ado, give a big round of applause. Virtually. I don't know why I said that. We've never done that. It's physically impossible.
Push the applause button.
I tell you one thing, I would not win Stray Dog Crow. Without further ado, dudes and dudettes, Tavin Dillard. What's up, brother?
Hey,
Tavin.
what's going on, y'all guys? How you doing?
Not as good as you. Not as good as you, man. How are we living?
Good. The thing about that stray dog crow thing is if you in a trailer park with gravel like mine, it's hard to get your foot, and you trying to go fast like the duck duck goose around that circle, you can eat it hard, and if you end up with no snack too and you in that mush pot, that's a bad day. That's a real bad day, buddy. But
I'll tell you what, I don't think I've ever played that. I grew up where, in the cornfields, they would drive you around on like a 5-acre cornfield in the middle of the night, and they drop you off at each corner, and you didn't have any flashlights or nothing, and you were supposed to walk through the cornfield till you bumped into somebody.
that was it. Did anybody ever not come back till morning?
It was close. It was close. There was a couple times we had to send out the search parties with the lights. It's just like Stray Dog Crow. It's all fun and games till someone loses a left eye.
That's the truth. That's the truth. Hey, and people fight over their snacks too, even though they know that's part of the game. Nobody likes losing their snack.
Oh, have you ever seen anybody lose a limb over a beef jerky fight? I feel like jerky would be something highly fought after.
It depends. It really depends on where you are. I never seen that, but I think if you on a fishing trip or you out hunting and the beef jerky is like, that's the last thing till you kill something or catch something. I can see it getting pretty ugly. Getting pretty ugly.
So tell us about yourself, Tavin, man. Like you have taken over the social media by storm, my friend, and it has been an absolute blast watching you evolve, man. Tell us about Tavin.
I don't know, buddy. On the TikTok, so I got on the YouTubes in 2006. So that's 15 years ago or so.
2006.
Yeah, but then 20s, I got on the TikTok, and then I got more folks on the audience there in 2 months than I did in like 14 years on YouTube. So by a long shot. And then this past spring, the Instagrams took off, and so like the TikTok kind of went like this away, like last spring, just kind of deep. And then all of a sudden Instagrams went like that away. And then, so most of the folks that was finding me was on the Instagrams. And I don't know. I'm not an algorithmologist. I just know you got to keep showing up. And so I did, for a good minute now.
If you're an algorithmologist, man, just promise you'll let us know, because I've been trying to figure out that damn thing for not as long as you. 14 years. Okay. So you stuck at it for 14 years on YouTube, and then you're like, let's give you TikTok and Instagram a try, and here we are.
That's pretty much it.
That's so crazy.
The YouTube's 2006 to 2009, those 3 years, it went like this way, and then from the 2009 to 2019, it kind of flatlined, but I kept showing up anyway, just out of, I don't know, sheer determination, like a rat terrier with a tennis ball in my mouth. I just wouldn't let go of that thing. And kept showing up. And,
Nombre.
Here I am.
Nombre, you've been recently, more recently introduced. I know you've been watching them for a while now, but first thoughts when you come across this crazy bastard down here below us, man. This guy's awesome.
So hilarious, and I think some of them are real stories, not made up in your head. I think you actually legitimately live those stories.
Hey, it's a busy town. Let me put it to you that way. There's a lot going on, buddy.
Have you displayed what town or what area you're in?
I'm in Arkansas. I live in Chancellor Park. That's really the name of my trailer park, but folks, I think start thinking that's the name of my town, so I let them think that. So,
hey, man, trailer park is a town. Anything you ever need's in a trailer park because everybody knows how to fix something. Everyone's got a skill set. I mean, you got sketchy electricians, the best half-ass plumbers that use duct tape. I mean, you got balling on a budget in a trailer park. You can get anything done over a 12-pack of Budweiser, and I'm saying that because I'm very familiar with the trailer park life. I mean, it's a beautiful place.
You heard of that fancy vacation resort called Sandals?
Yeah.
Like that's a trailer park, but it's different. But it's all inclusive. You know, you got all them things you need right there.
Yeah, you got the perimeter fence with the barbed wire around it. Check.
That's right. That's right.
Unlimited hooch, so it's all inclusive.
There's a lot of opportunities for wrestling. You just got card table, anything you can jump off of, old washing machine. There's a lot of top rope opportunities. And then you get with the ground game too. I mean, you got lock somebody up to figure four on gravel. They feeling it. You know, they feeling it.
Yeah.
So are you? Yeah.
We actually have the guy that's coming on later. His name's Rev White Trash Mike, and he lives in a park in Arizona. And he says, and plenty of car parts floating around. See, you always got some. You never. And if you got random hoods laying around that gets a good snow down in Arkansas, you don't have to worry about it. But up here in Ohio, you can take that car hood and turn it into a hell of a snow sled.
Oh yeah, I've heard of that.
Yeah.
I've heard of that. Now,
trash bags too. Boat. Trash bags is another good one.
Yeah, a car door don't make a good raft for the lake, but it probably do make a good snow sled for the snow.
Craziest thing you've ever seen happen in a trailer park? If there's possible to put it into one, like, wow, that was something. That was something.
Well, I mean, there's a lot of stories. There's from the wrestling matches to Meemaw going toe to toe with folks to, you know, I mean, the one thing that video you just saw was me talking about Candy Dilroy. She a little 8-year-old gal in trailer park. She knocked on my trailer door one day. You know how people knock. I probably didn't have to do that for you because you heard of a knock before, but she go up to the door and she holding like a fully grown adult crow. And I'm looking at her and she's looking at me and I'm like, I don't even know how she knocked, you know, kind of thing, because if she let go, she let loose of one of them sides of that crow, it's gone.
Maybe it's the crow.
Yeah, and it was looking at me and it just kind of like bank. Like I don't speak crow, but I looked at that thing and it was kind of like, please help me, sir, kind of thing. And so I was like, Candy, what do you need? You know, I was about to go to work because I'm on lawns, cut grass and stuff. And so I said, what do you want? She goes, well, there's a cardboard box underneath your trailer. I was like, I know about that, Candy. She goes, well, I wanted to have that for this crow to have a house. Well, that was news to the crow too. And that crow looking at me like, please, sir, can you help me? But he wasn't saying it. The crow, you know, and I got a beak. You know how crows got beaks, and he's just kind of trying to look at me like, hey, buddy. And so I said, hey, take the thing, and you know, I have a crow house. I don't think it's gonna want to live there. And she goes, oh, we're gonna have a good time. We're gonna have tea parties and put a bonnet on this thing. And that was that. You think that crow was sad before? He was so embarrassed. Like, I don't know where a crow's shoulders start, but boy, he was just kind of like just defeated. Like, firstly, he got 2 wings, and Candy Dilroy, 8-year-old girl, she got thumbs and everything, but he could float away, and he let an 8-year-old sneak up on it. I was kind of like, that's on you, Crow. You know, you let this thing happen, kind of thing.
That's what I would say.
But anyhow, they got into it, kind of thing, where she's like holding this crow. She wants this cardboard box, and then I had the idea. Sometimes I have an idea, you know, like a light bulb goes off, but not like a real light bulb, not like a cartoon, but you thinking that might be an idea. And so I said, hey, Candy, you love that crow? And she goes, oh, sure, Tavin. You know, we're going to have a tea party. It's going to be my best friend. And that crow's just kind of like, I don't know, you know. And I said, well, if you love that thing, why don't you let it go? And if it fly back, then, you know, it's meant to be, kind of thing. Boy, that crow, like I could see, you know, the crow was kind of like, boy, I hope she go for this. And all of a sudden, Candy, she think that's a good idea, too. So she let that thing go, and it went off. And they don't have thumbs, you know, about crows, but I'm pretty sure he looked over his little shoulder. Bink, little thumbs up to me as he floated away. And I was like, she may have done the whole trailer park a favor, because that thing dive bombs open bags of hot fries, Funyuns, anything you leave out, them crows will get to. I see them take a whole quarter pounder of cheese. And so I said, maybe they'll tell the other crow friends, how they talk. I caught that. Don't go back to that trailer park. They catch you, put you in a box, put a bonnet on your head, that kind of thing. And I don't know how old Candy is, but she can't drive a car. She ain't in diapers, so she's somewhere in between there. And she caught that adult crow. And so that's one of the things that happened. But I mean, that's the crows did come back. So I don't know if they have short-term memory or they just think they get outsmart her. But that happened. That happened in the trailer park in Chancellor Park.
That's intense, man. Hey, cheers to you for saving that crow's life. Cheers to you.
Yeah,
I mean, it sounds like that just happened, though.
Not all heroes were. Go ahead, Nombre.
I go. That sounds like that story just happened.
Yeah,
it was a childhood memory.
It sounds fresh. It sounds fresh for sure.
And I ain't a crowologist, so I can't take all the. I didn't go to school for crows, but somehow I was able to negotiate it like a hostage negotiation, and get him freed. And Candy ain't mad at me because she thought my idea was good. Set it free kind of thing.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, she's the one. Yeah, she's the one that actually let it go. That can't be on you. You can't. I mean, not all heroes wear capes, Tavin. And I think you did pretty good on that.
Well, I appreciate it. I don't want to go around bragging, but that's what happened.
Oh, you're not bragging at all. You're just telling facts. I mean, facts are facts. Yeah. Okay, so we got a really good one here. What's Halloween like in Tavin's trailer park? Solid question from Doobie.
Well, I've got my brother. He's a little older than me. He still want to trick or treat, but he do a lot of that bag snatching. Just ruining kids' Halloweens. Let them kids get all that candy and he snatch it. Well, he's left stuff on my trailer porch before, where folks and people's mamas and daddies and grannies and everything coming to my porch saying, "Hey, that's my kid's bag." I was like, I didn't know nothing about that. My brother Brett's a full-grown man that don't belong out of jail some days, and he did that. Take your candy back kind of thing.
Some days.
And he's pretty fierce with that. Like he left a Payday, that candy bar on my trailer, and like the
I'll fight somebody over a Payday.
Well, he fought a squirrel. So what happened was he left half a Payday on the trailer on the third thing, and a squirrel got it, and he's so mad he went and got it that thing in a little like kind of a squirrel headlock. He pinched its nose and he finger scooped nougat out of that thing's mouth or whatever they got on a Payday. And I was like, Brett, you can't even eat that anyway. He just didn't want the squirrel to enjoy it neither though. He's like, ain't nobody getting that Payday.
No one lays a finger on my Butterfinger.
And now, is that nougat? Is there nougat in a Payday? What's in the middle?
Yeah. Peanut butter and nougat.
It's soft. Yeah, it's like basically, not a Baby Ruth, which is it's basically a Baby Ruth without the chocolate.
With peanut butter and peanuts.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like a peanut butter nougat wrapped in like Spanish peanuts or something.
Apparently,
why doesn't it be Spanish?
Yeah.
So okay, all right. So trailer park barbecues are that of legend.
Yeah.
This is a foodie barbecue show. I doubt you did any research on us, and that's a good, not waste of time by you to make that life choice. Good for you. But we do a lot of barbecue on here. But trailer park barbecues are a lot different. Tavin, I want you to break down for us a trailer park barbecue.
Well, firstly, you ain't got to go to some high dollar retail store and pick you up a barbecue. I've seen people barbecue on a shopping cart turned on its side. It's just got to have the little things. Then you got the fire, and then what you cook. It ain't always what you cook; it's how you cook it. I mean, definitely, a steak's a beautiful thing. A chicken's a wonderful thing. But people can make them Vienna sausages taste all right at a barbecue. And you got enough butter and enough salt, you can eat just about anything. So there's a lot to go to. The thing is, it's just you can't control who shows up to them barbecues.
It does draw, as we would say up here. It pulls them out of the hollers when they hear when they smell the Kingsford ignition going off in the air. They're like, man, I smell hot dogs. They're coming.
And then you got a decision to make. Are you going to be a peacekeeper? Or are you going to be like the bouncer? Like, hey, this ain't your food. You didn't bring that to the party. You get out of here. And then stuff gets started, or you just say, hey, come over here and have a hot dog, but don't touch them steaks. And You can't have the Mountain Dew, but you can get the Mountain Lightning or whatever, the cheaper version kind of thing. So you got to figure that out.
Yeah, I mean, that's the golden rule. You never cook the good stuff first. You let the freeloaders come in and eat the hot dogs and the Vienna sausages. Not that there's anything wrong with the Vienna sausages, but you keep those nice top sirloins and round steaks off there to the side for the final shindig. You don't blow your load
100%.
on the first rip. That's
because what they do, that initial smell, like you said, it draws them in, and then they think they got what they came for. Then they gone. And then you bring out that other stuff.
So if you ever act like you caught something on fire, like you only had so much food, so you put a bunch of fire, like, oh, it'll all burn up. Shit, no barbecue. And then everybody leaves. Then you cook the barbecue?
I never done that, but I have.
You're welcome. Fires. You're welcome. You're going to, aren't you?
Yeah, it's a good idea. I like what you're doing there. That's a good decoy.
Ohio, baby. We got some tricks up our sleeves, just a couple.
There's a thing with the fire in the trailer park where they do it for birthday parties, even Meemaw's birthday party. You light a tire on fire and you roll it down the hill.
Good black smoke. Good black smoke signal.
Yeah, it's a beautiful thing. Now, it's best if at the end of that hill is a lake or something that, extinguish all that, but you can't win them all, kind of thing. Sometimes you got to chase it down. You don't want to be the guy that decides to sit in that tire while it's on fire and roll down the hill, but there's always one that want to do that.
What I feel like that would be. Have you seen it? What was the guy's name that did it? This guy. I mean, I feel like this is not going to be some guy named Robert or Marlon or
Cletus.
Michael.
It has to be Cletus.
It's JT Whitlow.
JT Whitlow. Yeah, that sounds about like a JT Whitlow type job. That sounds like
but you know what? You talking about that pumpkin helmet that you didn't get around to making? You said
I know. I'm mad. I'm sorry, man. I let you down.
I'm mad at you. The thing about the pumpkin helmets and the watermelon helmets. You got to plan for it because it's not like, oh, I can knock this out. It's like I've made 2 so far this season, pumpkin season, in the last couple of weeks, and it ain't at least with the watermelon. You don't want to eat half a watermelon by yourself. To try to get to, you got to like bring it to a picnic or get rid of it. At least the pumpkin, it's messy, but it ain't full of guts. It's just you got all them strings in there, and then you got to make it to where you can get your head in there. And I had to work it a little bit. I had 2 different styles that I did. I got one in the freezer right now just because I didn't want to make another one too soon.
Have you ever seen one of them? You ever had one of them pumpkins that you could like crawl into that are like 1,000-pound pumpkins?
No, but I seen one the other day and I thought about that, but I was like, well, first of all, I got to get that home first, please. And then B, I'm gonna have to get like a handsaw or something to cut that thing open. But you imagine being one of them and someone pushing you down a hill?
That would be something for the I'd do it. Nombre, would you do it?
Yeah.
I could see Nico. Let Nico pushing you down. Let your boy Nico push you down the hill.
Football helmet and shoulder pads. Here we go.
Yeah. No, you don't need a football helmet. You need a pumpkin helmet inside. No, you need a watermelon helmet inside the pumpkin.
Inside the pumpkin helmet. Yep.
I mean, come on.
But boy,
you look like a gladiator.
Well, Nombre's from Texas, man. They're a little slow down there. It takes a little bit to catch up. So.
No, we're good. We're good.
Oh, yeah. That was for Johnsy. And so okay, so
yeah.
Some Rev White Trash Mike says every trailer park got a guy named Skeeter. Is there a guy named Skeeter down there?
Not right now, but there's people
not right now.
Come through there. Come through here. We just got regular Skeeters. We got actual Skeeters.
If you could say something that doesn't make me laugh hysterically, that would be fantastic. By the way, that'd be great.
Well, I'm in the middle of a auction this weekend.
What do you got? What are you guys auctioning off?
I get a little crafty, y'all guys. I just do it around different times of years. And I found a piece of wood, just a standard piece of wood, and then I wrote the word bacon on it. Right here, it's like a wall hanging. But then I was like, well, I like bacon hanging around all year long, kind of thing. But I made it a fall craft where it just says fall, but I put Velcro, so that way, when the winters comes, you just put it like that, and then you got summer and spring. That not in that order. Spring come next, then summer, but then
yeah, we got you.
Yeah,
you kind of hanging on the wall. And I mean, I ain't saying I'm an artist, but a black Sharpie marker and a red Sharpie marker do this, and then some little oil pastel back there. And I launched a 3-day auction on eBay yesterday, and we started at $1.50, and it went up over $1.50. So somebody's gonna get a beautiful fall wall hanging that says bacon.
I mean, I think it matches the decor here. I think I got room. You have to let me know when that next listing comes up.
Yeah, I'll let you know because the one this weekend, boy, it's hot. It's going. It's sizzling like bacon. It's a popular thing.
I see what you did there.
You like that?
I do. I like it a lot. I like it almost as much as I like bacon.
That's a hard thing to like as much.
Hey, you know, have you ever had beef bacon?
Excuse me?
Have you ever had beef bacon?
Nope, I ain't had beef bacon. I ain't had turkey bacon. What do you think? Beef bacon is a close second?
It is, and I'll tell you right now, Tavin, because this is what we're known for. If you ever need some beef bacon, you let me know, and I'll get you some sent from fricksandfamilyfarms.com. Small town, big time deals. Sorry.
Fricks and Family Farms.
There we go. Right out of Dakota, Minnesota.
Dakota, Minnesota, and they turn out to be bacon up there, is what you're saying.
They turn beef brisket into bacon. It's like some magic barbecue sorcery, man.
That sounds awesome.
Yeah. Now imagine what they would do. Imagine what they would do at a barbecue to fight over some beef bacon on the shopping cart.
They'd have to call the police. It'd get out of hand.
Now,
they go to the trailer parks?
Do you guys have a security force on hand?
No.
Or
Just
you that?
Okay. Yeah, well, I try to regulate a little bit. I mean, one of the biggest problems is my brother, and he show up every 3 weeks or 3 months, depending on what he's into. So I just try to.
You're gonna say what he's in for.
Well, that too. I don't always know what he's in for or if he's in, but a lot of times he has been in, and sometimes that's the best place for him. So that's how we do it. But that's it. I mean, most people, you just kind of regulate yourself as much as you can, or just close the door and turn on the music, so.
I didn't hear nothing.
So, Doobie, you've been coming up here. I know you're a big fan of Sir Tavin down here. You were the one that asked the Halloween question. So, please, Albuquerque, New Mexico, Doobie. Take it.
Yeah. Yeah, man. I love hearing about all your stories of Mabel Childress and Mima and all those, man.
It's only going to get worse between them two. They don't make aisles at Walmart's wide enough for them two to pass each other without scrapping. They'll get into it next to the supplements, and it can get pretty ugly.
What's been the latest?
I see you've been doing a lot of bass fishing.
Yes.
I try to get out there and drop a line in the water.
Why can't we get you to actually catch a fish on one of these videos?
I did. I caught one. I did. Okay. I posted a video July or August. I caught one, and then I did a fishing tournament with my buddy Cliff Pace, and it was me against him, and we got to tally all of them fish, but I ain't got that video ain't put together yet, so it was shot in July's, but here we are in the Octobers, and ain't nobody seen that yet. But
no. Well, I did appreciate the one of you snagging yourself in the back with both treble hooks. That takes a serious skill set. I've been there. Anybody that's ever fished, especially in a boat, has seen this.
Yeah.
Has had it happen. And then you haven't, you
got
off.
If you haven't hooked yourself.
Yeah, you haven't got off until you've had to cut the tip of that treble hook off from the barbs. That way you can get it back out through your skin the other way.
No, I haven't. Cliff got hooked once in his arm when we was hooking, when we was fishing. He's been trying to teach me how to cast. It's bad. I don't know if y'all seen any video of me trying to cast a fishing pole, but the other thing was, I could feel it when I went back that day. I was like, that ain't going to go front ways without ripping my shirt off my back. So I had to do it, kind of carefully. But I'm better at casting, but it's pretty ugly still. I got some practice to do. Thankfully, I got buddies that will show me a little bit of patience.
What's your favorite fish to eat?
Catfish.
Now, do you bleed yours out first before you fillet them?
Yeah, I like fried catfish. I don't like. I'm not really into halibut and salmon or none of that. I'll eat it, but I just need it. I need it fried. I need everything on my plate brown. Hush puppies, okra. Sweet tea, fried catfish. So
yeah. I'm down for some. I love fried catfish. Cornmeal catfish is definitely the shit.
Fried, all that stuff.
Pickled okra, man, that's my jam.
Tavin, I know we're coming up here on the half-hour mark here, and we promised to get you out of here. Thank you so much for your time here tonight, for sure. But what's next? What's next for Tavin? Plug yourself. Talk about what's next here, man. The floor is yours. Let me put you up here on the big screen, and the The floor is yours, man. Go ahead.
Well, I appreciate y'all having me on. Thank y'all for the time tonight. I know y'all got a lot to do, a lot to talk about. But what's going on with me? Every Tuesday, I got a podcast that comes out for the longer stories. If you want more than the 15-second stories, I got 25, 30-minute Tavin Dillard podcast.
Where do we find? I need to know. So where do we find this?
That's on all them major, Apple Podcasts and Spotify's and all that.
So,
is that you can find it on tavindillard.com, correct?
Yep, and right there, on my website, tavindillard.com. It's got, all my hats and shirts, and like this is a turkey salmon shirt I got today, and this is my No Pro Fishing hat. All that.
Is that that's a new shirt? That's a new shirt, just fresh.
I've had this one for a little bit this year. It came out this year. It's a very elusive turkey salmon. They hard to catch, but they pretty easy to call. But you got to come up like a. But they ran
cannonball competition.
Oh yeah, cannonball shirt too. It's getting a little too cool to.
Told you, Doobie's been watching.
they closed down the city pool, now that fall's here. But you find ways to practice, if you're serious about it, like I am.
Oh, no one's more serious.
If you come down to Texas, it's summer for all year round except 2 weeks.
I need to get down there. Yeah, I need to be practicing in the off season in Texas. My cannonballs.
There you go.
That's the only way I defend my title.
The Gulf Coast.
Where's the title? You got the belt? You got a belt?
I need one. Nope. I just got the shirt and somebody made me a mirror that says Cannonball Champion. It lights up and it changes colors, but I don't carry that around with me. Yeah.
I got to come up with. I got to get you something, man. When I get merch, when one day it happens, I'll get you. You'll be the first one.
I try some beef bacon from Brixton's Farms. Is that right?
There we go. Hey, there we go. Clip that. Yeah, absolutely. Tavin, you're an absolute legend, man. Thank you so much.
Hey, man, and for those of you guys new, don't forget about his other account, Sweet Tea Films. If you guys aren't familiar with Tavin, make sure you check that out on Instagram too. That's another one we're checking out.
Yeah, awesome. Absolutely. That one's really cool. It's a different approach for sure. But Tavin, please don't let this be your last time coming on here, man. This was way too much fun. Like, I hope that you feel comfortable and you come back and give us one of these longer stories, man, because I need all of it. I need all of it.
I got stories. It was a hoot. You know how to find me, track me down.
You got it, brother.
Knock on my trailer door. But
hey, I'm gonna come down to the trailer park and cook up some damn steaks.
Don't be holding an adult crow when you knock on my door, though.
Yeah.
No, I won't make that. Hey, fool me once, shame on me.
Hey, we'll take the smoker out to Chancellor Park, man. We'll throw it out.
Hey,
that will be.
We'll take a wild boar.
That sounds awesome.
What would happen though, real quick, if somebody pulled in with like a massive smoker just filled up with pork and brisket and ribs, and would we solve the world's problems?
That's a party right there. Yeah, nobody's fighting over pork and brisket. Like, I mean, they might fight over it, but if everybody's got enough, boy, problems go away.
We're just trying to come down and make the trailer park a better place, man. That's what we're going to do.
I appreciate it all.
Hey, Tavin. Hey, everyone. Thank you, man. Thank you. Dudes and dudettes, the man, the myth, the absolute freaking hilarious legend, Tavin Dillard, man. Thank you, sir.
Welcome. Appreciate it. We'll see y'all.
See ya. That was awesome.
Epic.
Bro.
Epic.
That
was like the funniest 30 minutes.
Now, Burley's going to follow up that shit. Boy, is he fucked. Oh, man. All right.
Dude, that guy needs a comedy show, bro.
Johnsy, what up, man? Sorry.
What's up, fellas?
What up?
Jim.
I heard Burley's bringing all the chicks with him.
Oh yeah, he's definitely Burley bringing something. He's probably bringing some STDs with him. That is a fact.
Boy.
Oh man, he just came back from Vegas.
JD's going to be joining us here in a little bit, but in the meantime, straight out of the cage, a rat in a cage, right out of his Monday to Friday, 9 to 5, rocking the bandana in the studio, in his bedroom, where it's too small to get a second camera,
America.
where he will pass out drunk in just a matter of mere hours. after he does a good hard edit, and then also hopefully a good look in the mirror after hanging out with the dudes at the round table, because everybody's life is forever affected. Straight out of Texas, he almost watched Nombre die. Birthday!
Oh hell yeah!
Oh, he's got the soundboard with him. Look at him.
All right, that's the party.
And you left off my main thing. I'm everybody's favorite creepy uncle. Let's fucking go.
Oh, that's right. Shit.
Let's go.
In all fairness, man, after Tavin, I'm in a little bit of a scramble, man. I gotta catch my thoughts again after that one. I did not expect it.
I gotta ask, boys. Is that real?
What?
I think so.
No, that has to be his persona. No, that was his persona.
You think it's real?
Nah. Well,
No.
He's got another channel that Doobie had pointed out called Sweet Tea Productions, and it's a lot more civil. I just think that it might be like how he's obviously familiar with that life because
I dig it. I should preface this by saying I dig it. I'm not against it. I just was not expecting that. I had never heard of the guy before tonight, so like.
Oh no,
like,
I definitely think it's a ploy. I just think it's real to a certain extent, you know.
Well, I think it's a character he's created off real life.
Man, that guy has seen some shit in the trailer park.
What?
That is a fact.
Well, have y'all seen that guy like put it on a cracker dude? You know that fucking
Yeah.
apparently
Fake
it's a full persona. Like that's all fucking fake.
But you know
Yep.
what's
It's a mullet wig.
That's a wig.
And a hat.
It's a wig.
Yeah.
So
Fucking, apparently he has like a badass job and fucking won't. Like, you have to go to an agent to get him on anything. Like
he was a cop.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
He was a cop.
Yeah.
Oh,
Let that
really?
go.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
well,
Yeah.
he is no longer welcome. No, I'm joking.
That's why he was fucking out.
Hey,
I'm wearing
said
my back to blue right now, dude. All you Northerners don't understand that, dude. It's fun. Me and Nombre were supporting our fucking local police department.
Yeah. Fuck
You
Joe
were
Biden.
supporting, pointing at him while he was on death's bed, laughing at his face. That's what you
Listen,
contributed.
dude. Listen, that's the only way. Listen, it's either a white guy standing over a dying Hispanic or the guy in the corner making jokes. I chose the less.
You chose to be the white guy standing over top the Mexican making jokes.
Oh man! But thanks to Liquid IV, I recovered pretty quick.
Oh,
Hey,
yeah.
by the way, is that what? Oh. Okay, see, Nombre is so fucking Nombre is smarter than me. That just proves it.
Hey, clip
When-
that, John Z.
I got
Zach
you.
Lauer. When's
I
the
got
fourth
you.
fight? Oh man.
Oh boy, Zach. Oh boy.
Y'all ever played Gay
Oh,
Chicken?
man.
Gay chicken?
Yeah.
Is that where
Sounds
you add
like-
gay and whoever quits first?
Are you familiar with what Gay Chicken is?
When two dudes add gay and the one that gives up first is the loser?
No, they don't. Oh, he said, "Fuck
Oh
this shit."
shit! We just lost the ball. He's like, "Oh man, he went real
You
quick."
scared Tony.
Yeah,
We
but
lost the
man.
boss.
No, I
already?
have to pee. I have to pee. My bad.
Oh, man.
Fucking, you pull your pants down, you start walking towards your buddy who also has his pants pulled down. First person to stop is a pussy. So you'll never play Gay Chicken one time. Jesus Christ.
No.
No.
My wife was watching.
Yeah, grow up, motherfuckers.
We know why.
Hurley's on this show.
Played.
Let's
All right,
go.
Oh man, we went straight to triple X rated.
Hell
off
yeah,
the
dude.
bat.
All right, so
Oh,
I
man.
gotta know. So, Doobie, where are you coming from, dude?
I'm in Albuquerque, New Mexico on the weekends and Las Cruces on the weekdays.
Oilfield?
Nope,
Strictly.
just
No.
barbecue, man. Just
Oh,
barbecue,
you do
bro.
it professional. No shit. That's badass. Hell yeah.
Yeah, just go around different breweries and then sell in Las Cruces sometimes, take special orders and stuff, deliveries, cater, stuff like that, man.
Fucking
But yeah, I took the full-time plunge like in February, man. Picked up my smoker in Knoxville and just hit the ground running, man. So it's been a mission.
Burley, I like how you profile Doobie as a tall, big, massive white guy. He slings the hammer and gets the rigs going.
Well, no, he said that he lived two places, so that made me think oil field because I know a lot of people. I'm in Houston, dude, so a lot of people go out to the fucking middle of buttfuck Egypt and work and then come back and pay their bills. You know what I mean?
Gotcha.
So, yeah. So, what about you, Jonesy? Where are you coming from, dude? I don't know shit about you. I know you follow me.
Yeah, actually, dude, I think a long time ago I hopped on a live with you randomly on Instagram one time.
That's why you look familiar.
Yeah, dude. As soon as I saw you, I was like, I know this mother trucker, man. Hell yeah.
How'd that live go?
It was late. We were both.
Yeah, that's about right.
But
hey, Burley, I will say your internet is slightly glitchy on my end. Is anyone else noticing that on his Burley's internet, or is it just me?
All right, fellas, I'm sorry.
Hey, I would rather tell you, and I'd rather
go back
and watch the whole show and be like, man, these assholes didn't even tell me.
I messaged y'all beforehand. I said, man, I'm fighting with my internet company. My upload speed is bullshit. So if it's shitty, just fucking cut me off, dog.
No. Hey, we can hear you. That's fine. I mean, you're the one that's got to live with it, not us. We don't. We live with all kinds of messed up.
Oh
stuff,
yeah.
You're slightly pixated. You're slightly pixated. That's what we're getting at.
Just know that
pixelated.
Whatever the fuck.
That too.
I was just trying to help you.
Hey, Nombre, calm down.
Sorry.
Jesus, get defensive more. I tell you.
Just know I'm really good looking. That's it. That's all you gotta know.
Anyway, I'm from California, Central California.
Okay. You know Zach.
Zach. Yeah. You guys had on, Brother Mac.
Okay.
Yeah. We worked together as telecommunication linemen for a while.
Oh yeah. Okay. Zach was he's gonna be a regular on the show.
Yeah, Zach's a dude. He's a badass man. He's a cool ass dude.
Yeah, shout out
Johnsy.
to
Yeah, Masshole said Johnsy had a beard. Johnsy was all bearded out back then, probably.
Well,
and then Johnsy turned
habit,
into
right?
Milton. You know, I don't know if you've seen
Oh
this
man,
one,
there it is.
but,
There it is.
You know,
there it is. Hey,
Johnsy has that habit. Didn't he just hop on the Dude Network for real quick for a little bit while he was like having like a 30-person outage or something?
Yeah, I had the third floor of the county building shut off.
Told you, Burley.
Where the tax revenue and everything is. And I hopped on my lunch. Hey,
he's like, I'm Robin Hood right now.
Prevailing wage, bro. They can wait.
Fuck you, Corpos. There you go, Corpos.
Hey,
fuck the system, bro. You're a regular Rage Against the Machine, bro.
Yeah, boss makes $1, I make a dime. That's why I hop on the Dude Network on Company Time. Direct quote from my man, Tony.
Mine doesn't rhyme. I just jerk off at work. But
they're like, why is Burley still the shitter?
They're like, he's not
bad there too. The fucking porn's pixelated. Is that a dog's nose or a nipple? I don't know. It's fucking.
Like, use your fucking imagination. Just get it done.
Yeah, that's what you gotta do.
Oh man,
I was talking about that the other day. Fucking, when was the last time y'all jerked off to your imagination?
Man,
no one's answering.
Bro.
Well, no, actually, it's a good point. I'll answer it. It's been a long time because with the phone in your pocket and palm at all times, like, I mean.
Yeah, dude.
I'm married, so like, I got content on there if I need it, you know. I mean,
hell yeah, dude. But like, what was the last time, dude? I just off imagination. I mean, I was hitting up the Victoria's Secret magazines as a kid, you know.
Yeah,
we
man,
all
get stoked like, oh shit, I'm checking the mail today.
Hey, I think
that's
a good question. This is a good question.
Go ahead. Sorry.
Favorite non-pornographic magazine you guys jerked off to as teenagers?
Good Housekeeping.
Ooh.
Yeah, I knew that was going to see you. I appreciate where your head's at, John.
I
appreciate where your head's at.
Dude,
and if it was, good for you.
Martha
But,
Stewart and nothing but an apron, I get it, bro.
I mean, mine was ESPN. Mine was the
It was a
ESPN
fresh
magazine,
batch
The
of
Bod.
blueberry muffins, all right.
When the
I'm sorry.
annual The Bod would come out, and you would have like, I remember when Serena Williams was in that, and like, I'm like, man, I never jerked off harder to like.
That's too manly, bro.
Nah, man, she was sick. Yeah, this was her prime.
No, dude, Her shoulders are like 3 times wider than mine, and I ain't
Bro.
Yeah,
chump.
I'm
Like,
a big dude.
Can you imagine the children we would have made? It would have been
No,
like
yeah, it'd be
biracial,
disgusting.
man.
Yes, thank you, Nombre. Thank you.
Like a big old kid that's bald. That's kind of gross.
Listen,
Hey.
all I know is my kids ain't paying for college because they're playing fucking D-line at Ohio State.
No, they're playing tennis.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm not playing Texas.
Hey,
They're not playing
D1
Texas.
tennis, bro. I mean, hey.
Probably not, dude. They'll probably be so spoiled they just sit at home and bitch about how life sucks and play video games.
Oh, John D was a realist right there. My mom is Serena.
Yeah.
Way to take the
Come on.
hope out of the
That
Like,
market.
let's
would have
be
to
real.
be John did
Let's-
before the show started
let's-
because that was fresh. That was
Other than the Williams sisters and Andre Agassi, name another tennis player.
Rafael
John
Did you say
McEnroe.
Andre Agassi?
Yeah, that's all I got.
Agassi.
Yeah, Jesus.
Okay, you know what?
Maria Sharapova,
Hey,
bro.
I
no,
watch
Yeah,
real
bro.
sports, so
You only know her because you jacked off to her.
Yeah.
McEnroe is my favorite because that fool used to throw his racket and
I
throw
forgot about
tantrums like
McEnroe.
yeah.
God damn it. I did forget
Yeah.
about McEnroe.
I knew you know who that
kidding me?
was.
A little fun story. I didn't know he was a tennis player. I only thought he was a TV host.
I
Oh,
always thought he
really?
was-
Oh.
I always thought he was in the Adam Sandler movies.
I like how Adam Sandler keeps his core group with him everywhere.
Hey,
Oh,
he-
yeah.
Every Adam
That's
Sandler
solid.
movie, you see all the OGs every time. Dude knows who
That's
his
the
homie
Dude
is.
Network.
You gotta
Yeah,
give
the
him. You gotta
the
give him
original.
props there.
But Tony
Yeah.
eventually makes a movie. Hopefully, we get involved, right?
Right.
Yes.
Hey, that would be the most
Yes.
epic movie ever.
Dude.
Man.
You,
Documentary.
Burley,
Dude
you'll be the
Network.
drunken naked guy that goes across the party or something.
Oh,
Well, why
yeah.
did I?
Yeah.
You know,
Well,
what?
hopefully
Let's
none of
see.
those videos come out of mine.
I'm really hoping I get at least 1 or 2 sex scenes. You know. I'm just saying.
Ooh.
All right. All
Hey.
right.
Hey.
You ever
Have
seen
any
a
of you guys
beach
ever
whale with a splinter? That's what I look like. It's like a splinter sticking out of a beach whale rolling around. Like,
Hey,
I was gonna say, like, who would you guys have play you in a movie if you had to pick someone out to be your double?
Denzel
So-
Washington.
some stupid cocky mother effort.
Do they have to be alive? Do they have to be alive? Can it be anybody?
Best
Yeah,
answer
okay,
ever right
fantasy
there.
land, someone that can best depict you out of anybody, I guess, alive or dead. Let's open it up all the way. Denzel
I'm thinking
Washington.
Chris
Burley. I
Farley
was thinking he was
before
going to go with
anybody.
Jonah Hill, but that's just me.
Yeah, you,
I'm going Denzel Washington.
Pre Jonah Hill, chubby Jonah Hill. No offense.
The best. Yeah, I'm going for the best. The best Denzel could really. I think he could play me correctly. For sure. You know? So,
Have y'all seen his pinky? It's like
What?
ratchet, bro. Yeah, his pinky is like a 45.
The fact that you can do that freely with yours is disturbing.
No, man, I do Vader time too. Vader,
Oh,
you know
man,
what time
that
it is? It's
too,
Vader
Not
man.
time.
Vader
You're
time.
like
That's
Vader.
Spock, man.
You're like
Excuse
flopping
me?
that pinky around like
no,
it's
that is
dislocating.
Spock, dude. That is the
Yeah,
Vulcan
man. That's
symbol,
that's
bro.
lifted piece or something.
Guys, I went like
Hey,
this.
you know what
I didn't
this
go like
is?
this. I
No,
went like this.
I know what
No,
this
he
is, though.
stole it. He stole
Okay.
it.
Nobody's up here
I'm looking it
gang
up.
signs.
I'm looking it up right now. He's kind of.
All right, Nombre, Jesus, Nombre, hey, leave the blood and the crisp out of this. Hey, yeah, I saw, hey, Doobie, I saw that. I saw you hitting it with that. I saw you hitting it with the blood. What's up, blood?
Yeah.
Oh,
The
shit.
whoop, you know?
So I'm looking at Denzel's finger. Yeah, it's all fucked up. The pinky.
Is it that bad?
Yeah, dude.
Can I share my screen on there?
No, we don't have a cool studio like yours.
Hold on.
There might be a
man.
way to do
Text
that.
it
I
to
don't know
Tony.
how.
Text it to Tony. He can bring it up.
I got you.
Hey, here we go. Here we
He's
go.
like,
Oh, wait. What is he
So-
doing?
Harbaugh has it. Harbaugh has it as well.
Well, what happened?
I don't know, but
Yeah,
he's
but-
like trying to share his screen, and it's
It's
actually
like
trying to.
it's
Oh,
like a
yeah,
broken
look.
finger.
It's not working.
I don't know, but the
can see-
logo
I
looks
can
pretty
see- I can
badass.
see it on my screen, dog.
Yeah, look at that
Oh, but
logo,
it didn't
though.
convert over to mine. How does this work?
Dude,
Okay.
I'm OG fucking StreamYard, bro.
No, that's not OG. That's like
Hey,
cutting edge
Burley,
technology.
let's
Okay.
go.
All right. So now I have to figure out how
He's
this
not
works.
just
We're
a drunken
gonna
idiot,
figure out
folks.
this. Dude, if Burley's drunk ass comes on our show and teaches me how to do a screen intro, I'm gonna be fucking pissed.
Dude,
I'm only
Hey,
drunk by night. I actually
I
have
just-
a have a good job during the day.
No, his finger can't be that bad.
Dude, it's like Ratchet, bro. It's like a 45.
What?
Have y'all ever seen?
Okay,
Megan
okay.
Fox's
Let's see
thumb?
here.
You found it?
I don't know. I don't know how the hell.
There's one movie they didn't edit it. He's like that.
Add my screen to the show because you were.
Yeah,
you
but
were-
the screen won't actually convert over.
oh, I was showing up on my. Yeah, like that.
It's
Okay,
loading.
share
It's
screen.
loading.
Oh, you know what it is?
Okay.
My shit ass internet connection. I'm sorry, fellas. That's
Oh.
what I was fighting with my internet company about before the show.
All right, so
They're always gonna win, bro. Oh, there
Oh, there
you
it goes.
Hello.
Oh,
What?
shit.
look at this,
No,
man.
That's not real.
Dude,
that's
look, there's
real.
more.
Jim Harbaugh
real.
has the same issue. Jim Harbaugh has the same problem.
Yeah, but Jim Harbaugh was a football player. What did
Dude, the
that do?
quarterback, he literally threw the ball. How does that
Is it-
work?
Oh, is it rheumatoid arthritis?
It's the same way when they throw it into the helmet.
Is it rheumatoid?
Oh my god!
No,
Is
they
it-
broke their pinky and they don't fix it, Jonesy.
Oh, look at
wow.
this.
Hey, what? Hey, hey, while you got it up, bro, look up Megan Fox's thumb. This.
Oh yeah, that's weird. Megan
Megan
Fox.
Fox.
yeah.
Yeah, she
Yeah,
don't have a
thumb.
thumb, bro. She don't
She
have
got
a
a
thumb.
toe. She got a big toe.
Megan Fox.
That's like a
thumb
syndrome, though.
Wow.
Like,
oh, she's got.
They call it
brack-
toe thumb syndrome.
They have to.
brachydactyly?
They have to
Brachydactyly.
they special effects all her fucking her like close in on her hand shots and shit like that. She got the thumb fingers, dude.
Man, look at that thing.
That's a worse picture.
That's
That's a,
weird.
that's a
looking.
lesbian's dream.
Just look up toe tap.
Come over here.
Hell yeah.
Let me thumb tell you.
What am I looking at now?
Oh.
All right. Okay, so congrats to Burley for showing us how to use the screen during the show.
Hell yeah, dude. I got you, bro.
Jesus Christ, I quit. Podcasting's stupid. Who decided to do this dumb shit? That's what I wanna know.
If you quit, Coach, what do we do?
I got you.
Yeah,
all right,
hey, go
Burley's
to
in
Burley.
charge.
His show's a lot more fun
Burley's
than
in
this one
charge.
anyway.
Yeah, I just need to
Hey.
know who's driving this flying umbrella. That's it.
Yeah, before we get too completely out of control here, a little trick I learned from Burley is, let's do the old let's plug.
Yeah.
Let's do the plug. Burley, Rage and Pillage podcast, absolutely awesome, man. The show that Nombre and I did was it was something else. I'll leave it at that. But yeah, give it a plug, man. Like, let's talk about it, man. I know Josh will be here soon, so hopefully he'll be able to bring it up.
We
the
need
rear.
that sexy beer in here. We need that
Yeah.
sexy
So, do your plugs, man.
Josh is with the family right now playing bowling. He's being a regular kingpin, but he'll be on in just a few minutes.
As long as it doesn't get much.
Find me at Burley_Rage on Instagram and Rage and Village Pod. We're on all the streaming shits, fucking Apple, Spotify, all that shit. You can find us on there. We got a giveaway coming up. Stay tuned. Listen, you don't listen to this show if you get offended easy. And that's what this whole show is about. I know my audience. My audience likes it the way it is. If you like dick and fart jokes, you're gonna love this show. So
just kick it up a notch, though. Just kick it up a notch.
Yeah.
Once in a while, it goes up a bit, but
He made it seem like it's just like that. No, it
No,
goes.
he
so much
he
farther
put
than-
sugar on that. He put a sugar on that show.
I'm trying to
Yeah.
get it. And I
He
wrote
put
them
the
in.
whole box of artificial sweetener like Splenda and he poured the whole bag on that shit.
guys, man, he's
I want
he's
to.
trying to sell his show.
I want
Oh, we're selling
to.
it.
I don't know how well y'all can see it, but this is one of the things that came in for the big giveaway we're planning. I don't know how well y'all can see
Oh,
this.
sorry, Doobie.
That's our candle from a candle company. Can y'all see that?
Oh my gosh,
Oh,
that's awesome.
Okay.
Let's go.
It
So
smells.
smell like a good smell or a bad
It,
smell?
it
or
smells
like
awesome.
smell?
It's a mixture of campfire, berries, and cinnamon. But the
Ooh.
name is what got me. I hit up a bunch of small businesses that I think are great, and they're fucking. And I don't know if y'all can see all these boxes of shit over here, but it's getting up to about $500 worth of shit. It's fucking awesome. It's gonna be a blast. So y'all
Let's
stay tuned for
go.
that. Yeah.
That's
So Burley, on your show, Any regrets on bringing some guests or not, or you're liking them all?
Oh, I've definitely had some guests that I'll shout them out. Greg, the barbecue guy, or whatever his fucking name is. Gary, the barbecue. Hey, you motherfucker!
Oh, you had Gary Marandola on? Yeah, we had him on too, man.
Yeah, dude. I got thoughts on that fucking guy. Everything was like, this cost this, and this cost this. Nah, fuck this guy. I didn't release the episode for fucking 7 months. I was so annoyed. You hear me shut down on the episode. Where my buddy Eric had to he was the co-host at the time, and fucking Eric had to carry the whole show because I was like, fuck this guy. So
now,
shout out to you, Gary Marandola.
Now, what did you say he did though? That
I get real tired of whenever people talk about this cost this much money, and then look at this thing. It cost me this much money. I don't give a fuck how much it cost.
Oh yeah, that guy.
I'm all in. Show me your cool shit. I don't care how cool it is. Show it to me. I'm into that. But don't brag about how much it costs, dog. I don't give a fuck about it. I have money too, bitch.
So, a little fun fact. I used to work for Dean Stanfield, or was it Sheffield? Whatever his last name. You know Dean, the comedian you had on your show?
Yeah, Dean Stanfield. He's fucking dope.
Yeah, we worked together. He used to be a lineman. And we
no
worked
shit.
Together. Yeah, so it's a pretty small world. He's a pretty funny guy. And he was full of jokes just every day. So what he did was that when I heard that he quit to become a comedian, I was like, oh, it's better than breaking her back, digging a hole, setting a pole, making it,
I met him at a comedy festival, man, and he was fucking cool, son of a bitch. And then I just talked to him last night. I got drunk and started texting a bunch of people.
Man,
I would love to be on that text list.
I hit him up. He's like, dude, I'm coming to Houston soon. And I was like, fuck it, let's hang out. So we're going to meet up at the comedy club. I'm hoping to get more comedians on the show and get away from, not that I hate it, not that I dislike it, but I'm trying to get away from the barbecue talk because I see that on my IG all day. I want to just have some real conversations with motherfuckers and talk about
what. Well, that's your algorithm. If you search titties, titties will show up.
Oh, you don't want to see my explore? You want to have the game right now? Let's go to the explore page. Let's see what everybody's explore page looks like.
Oh, actually, I'm on the company computer, so this is clean. This is complete.
Oh yeah.
I got nothing to hide on this one. I'll show anything on this. Well,
it's funny that you say that. So I go on my search. And I'll get, I put someone's life. I'll get women on my search, but then you go click on it and they have hashtag grill, hashtag barbecue. So they're trying to cross the algorithm and get onto your thing. Like, why are these girls showing up on my page?
Yeah, I did a lot of that too. And it's like, man, I do not like these.
Oh boy.
Oh, what do we got? Hang on. What do we got here?
Yeah, look at mine. I got barbecue, food, and then 2 chicks. I'm like, okay, so why are they there? You click on it, and they're barbecue, grill, smoke. It's on their hashtag, which is smart. Which is smart on their side.
Doobie's checking right now. How you looking, Doobie? Is it all whores?
Mine's
no, there's a lot of weed plants.
I got a lot of pipes and smokers on mine, bro. Stereos, meats. There's the occasional Halloween-y type thing.
Not too bad. Okay.
I mean, I don't know. How do you?
I got blackheads getting popped on there.
Oh, I can't do that,
shit, bro.
I can't do that. Are you one of those?
You can't do that.
Dude,
I love the pimple, pimple doctor.
Oh.
Dude,
I watched that show, Pimple Doctor, bro. Some crazy ass shit. You know what trips me out more than the shit
I'll
that
throw
they
up
pop
thinking about that
is the shit that people live with. How do you wait for something to become the size of a softball before you're like, oh, hey, maybe I should get this looked at?
Some people live in denial, man.
What we got here?
Dude,
Jones?
you can't deny a bulge like this, though.
Yeah.
Right.
Is that what you guys showed?
Turns out everybody's gave it me. Huh?
No, hang on. So, yeah, I got this.
Oh, dude, that's
a lot of it has to do with the stuff you like, though. You know what I mean? It's random hashtags in the algorithm. I don't think it all makes sense. TikTok, That algorithm,
like this
fucking
chick is
random as hell.
obviously trying to make you think that she's naked, but she's holding a beer, so a beer's in my algorithm. So
so she hashtagged a beer, or she
exactly.
had,
it's called Bikini Beer Pour. Is the name? It's out of Texas.
There you go.
Hey, it's out of Texas for you guys. Ashley, craft beer review
for you guys.
Okay, maybe for Burley.
Burley's from Texas. Burley's cool.
Yeah, Burley's. Hey, this is a good one for you,
Burley
Burley.
might be the only cool thing about Texas.
Oh,
Nombre. I forgot. Sorry, buddy.
Hey,
Nombre.
Wow.
I'm just kidding. There's a lot of awesome Texas.
Nah, don't take it away from me.
Yeah, that's my favorite sound.
Yeah, I still have yet to do. I have my own beatboard. I have my own beatbox. Boo 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 boo.
Boo.
Nah, Jimmy, you boo. Go to Albuquerque. Okay. So,
Hey,
Burley,
your sponsorship. We need a new soundboard.
yeah, right.
We just need a soundboard. We don't need a new one. We need one to start with before you get a new one. So,
Get an old iPad. I'll tell you how to set it up, bro. I got you.
okay, I appreciate that. I
Burley's
appreciate
answering.
that. All right.
Here it is.
So Burley, you'll appreciate this about Doobie down here. Like me and him talk on the phone a lot, and he works up at Albuquerque. He always says how cracky it is up there. A lot of crackheads running around. You'll be talking to Doobie on a Saturday morning while he's like getting his show set up. And like Doobie will just like not even be like, yo, 1 second. He'll be like, yo, motherfucker, like I'm telling you one last fucking time, get the fuck out of here. I'm gonna fuck you up and call the fucking cops on your ass. Like, get the fuck out of here, kick rocks. Like, he always ends with kick rocks. And like I'm just like, what happened? He's like, man, these fucking crackheads shooting up in the alleys and shit. I'm like, right where you're cooking? He's like, yeah, man. I'm like, okay. Yeah.
Bro, they'll be tweaking out, coming over to the smoker, trying to take my firewood. I'm like, hey, man. You ain't starting no campfires around here? Like, get out of here.
I was waiting to hear that there was a rabbit problem. Nothing?
I mean, maybe like
thing on?
a rabid crackhead. I don't know.
Hold on.
Yeah.
This thing on?
Yeah.
Bugs Bunny made a left turn at Albuquerque.
Yeah.
He's like, come on now. No, I've dealt with crackheads. It fucking blows. But you can buy firearms for cheap and they're untraceable. I've done it. It's fucking awesome. Gotta love Texas.
America.
I have a badass 1911. I bought off a crackhead and fucking untraceable, sir. No, in Texas, it doesn't matter. I could go over to Nombre's house right now and sell it to him, and nobody will give a fuck. You know why? Because it's Texas. It's a real America.
I will say that in
That's
Ohio,
how it is in New Mexico.
it's like in Ohio, it's like, do I go to the gun store and buy one and fill out the paperwork, or do I go to the local farmer's market and buy 6 off Bob? You know?
It's funny. My buddy came down from Cincy, right? Like he moved to Texas, and he wanted to buy all these guns, but he didn't have a Texas license. So he's hitting me up, and I'm like, all right, I'll go get you a gun. And fucking midgets and clowns. Hold on, I saw something about midgets and clowns. You can't just throw it up there so fast.
Oh, my bad.
My dick got a little hard. I hope you like midgets and clowns and donkeys. Yeah, if you listen to my show, that's the show.
That's actually Rage and Pillage podcast in a nutshell. If I had to say it in 6 words or less, that's it.
Yeah, Big Hobbs was on the other day talking about he went to a donkey show. It was fucking awesome.
Yes, that was
Hey,
awesome.
Rebs is a donkey show attendee.
No, he was on the perimeter. He was on the perimeter. They did not go
Yeah,
in.
if
He
you-
said he heard
if you
noises
stayed
and he
to the
knew what
end
was
of the
going on,
show-
and he chose not to go in.
Wait, if
If
y'all
you
had an
stayed to the
opportunity to go to a
If
donkey
you were
show,
on the
you weren't
perimeter,
going.
Nope.
you at least thought
Nope.
about it.
That's close
No.
enough for me, man. I'd say I went there. Sorry, bro. Go ahead.
I'm not going ever.
Yeah,
No
yeah.
way. It would never happen.
Burley, what were you saying?
Hold on. I just changed course here. Why the fuck wouldn't you go to that? That's
no way.
fucking-
He's going to be on here in a
No.
little bit. You can ask him.
No,
not to jerk
thank
off,
you,
but
sir.
it's the story.
No.
I mean,
No.
He's like, who cares about
No.
like the moment?
This
You know,
is
that's
a
a story you
fascinating.
tell for 20 years. That
Yes.
one time, fuck band camp. That one time at the donkey show.
Exactly, right here. Right here.
Bro, that noise
Read
and
that,
smell
read
out
that.
was rough from
No
out
way.
this outside.
No way. No.
Dude, I'm all about. I won't even go to a massage parlor unless the girls still have rope burns on their wrists. Fucking, I want that kind of a donkey show. All right.
Hey, we went there, folks. We went there.
No, this shows. I mean, in all fairness, I knew this whole night was going to be like that. So yeah, it's all good.
Really?
It's all
Come on,
good.
guys. I'm throwing out the
Yeah, you're throwing out. Hey, guys, you guys
This is
don't even.
soft.
If anybody's watched like this is tame, it is tame because
No,
if you
actually,
want more-
yeah.
yeah. No, I love it. Hey, Burley,
Keep it
don't tone
coming,
it down,
Tony.
man.
Keep
Keep
it
them
coming.
coming.
Yeah, no,
Keep it
you
coming.
be you, man. You be you.
Keep it coming.
I've
I love
done my best to keep it smelling burnt leaf. Hell yeah, dude. Motherfucker was deep in that donkey.
No.
Y'all gonna tell me y'all are at least a little interested to see a donkey
Oh,
just
I'm not gonna lie. I'd watch it.
yeah,
No.
exactly, dude. You
Yep.
watch that
No.
thing.
I mean, pure
I just feel.
curiosity.
I
I'm not
feel like
saying-
Oh no!
I don't think I could sit there and watch it long, but I'd at least want to like catch a glimpse.
Long.
yeah,
I feel like
I'm
they-
there, dude.
No, you're thinking about that penis, not me. I did not. Yeah.
That's what you're there
See,
for.
The problem with the donkey show or something weird.
I want
Listen.
to watch the Mexican. Oh,
See, listen.
yeah,
Man,
yeah, I want to
listen.
watch the girl's eyes. I want to watch the
Listen,
girl's
but
eyes.
there are no.
What,
no,
blow
that's-
up because you're about to blow
that's
up?
exactly
Wait,
what
right
you don't-
before it happens, like watch her face, like what? How is she going to react to this moment? Like,
No, man.
Listen
There's
to
some
me.
shit you
He
just
does it
can't
3 times a
unsee in
day.
the world,
Exactly,
man. Like,
Doobie.
I don't want to watch.
You'll be
that.
laying
I
there's
down
some
don't
tonight.
shit you can't unsee, man.
You'll be
Like
laying
2
down
girls,
tonight.
1 cup. When
Oh,
everybody
don't.
heard
No.
about that shit,
No.
everybody was like,
why'd you even
yeah,
bring
I'm
that
gonna
up,
Google
bro?
that. I'm gonna Google
Body
that.
language.
You fucking Google that shit and you get caught in some dumbass rabbit hole like, what the fuck am I watching right now?
I'm not
Like,
googling it.
They went out of
You
their
never
way.
seen 2 girls in a cup, bro?
No,
that was
you,
like,
what is it? Nombre, what is it?
dude, that's like when
Oh.
that's what the internet
Nombre,
just
what?
started.
Explain to people that haven't seen it what that is, because I don't know.
You want me to
Hey,
explain
Google it and
Yeah,
you go
yeah,
down
what
the
is-
rabbit
what
hole.
is-
Just
okay.
know it's something
Okay,
you
No.
can't
it's 2
unsee.
nasty girls shit
don't
in
do
a
it.
cup.
Don't,
Yeah,
don't
and-
do it.
and
Don't,
shit in the
don't.
cup, bro.
No more. No more.
I wouldn't call them. I wouldn't call them nasty. Come on now.
Oh no!
Oh,
nasty.
Burley's in the background, like, let me get the spoon.
Dude,
Oh
that's
my
like,
gosh,
Jerry,
stop
let's
it.
go.
that's like a 13-year-old saying, "Hey, I
Stop
sent you porn. Go check it out." And you're on your flip phone with Pixel, and you're watching it. You're like, "Oh, 2 hot girls. What is she doing?" And you're confused because like that's not how porn's supposed to go. It's just nasty. It's just nasty. Ugh. I started sweating.
I can't even believe you brought that up.
Doobie did it. Doobie did it.
Hey,
Oh no, I know. I know.
Mike said
Yeah,
that's
see,
a 90-minute
see,
movie.
Mikey
Look up
Shriffa
full
gets
movie.
it. Mikey Shriffa gets it. He bought the whole 90-minute DVD. Y'all saw the cliff notes.
Hungry bitties. Oh my
Dude,
gosh, no.
Imagine if McDonald's their
No.
ice cream machine wasn't broke down. That's what the whole 90-minute video is. It's great.
No,
It's not great.
Some of it's,
It's not
Neapolitan.
great.
It's great.
It's not great.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
why
what? Yeah,
is
well,
it-
I don't know. His blood is flowing down
That's-
there.
'cause that's-
He's not interested, but the perspiration is saying otherwise.
No, don't come at me. Your body language is like, oh shit.
Here we go, dude.
You're
No,
past
it's
your
like
5,
the
10
comments tonight. I'm dying. I've been also been drinking 3 o'clock, so there's that too.
Oh.
But,
Oh, see,
yeah.
I called you and said, "Are you ready for the show?" I got this. I was like, "Nah." I hung up. The motherfucker not ready. He's not ready.
I'm ready.
I was 10 beers in
Oh,
whenever
man.
I texted y'all and said, "When am I coming on?"
For the record, you asked a couple of times. I was like, "Oh yeah, he
Yeah,
lit."
Yeah, I'm lit the fuck. You know what's funny is I went to Josh's house in Alabama last weekend, right? But he lives on the lake. It's fucking dope, right? And then we
Good
started
nice,
doing
man.
the math the next morning. We started doing the math. I drank 35 beers at his house, and we were in bed by 2 o'clock.
That's impressive.
Yeah.
My wife said we're square, whatever that means.
Nah, I still gotta buy.
No, she's saying that's
You're a
the little battery
square.
symbol. You're powered down, bro. You're shut down. That's what that
She
is.
said you're
Yeah, it means that you got some serious explaining to do.
Yeah.
Dude, she knows I'm a dirty son of a gun. She dated me before.
She don't know that. She don't know you want to go down the Mexico to watch some.
No, I do not want to go to a donkey show.
Nah, she
But-
called you a square because you didn't enjoy Two Girls, One Cup. That's the problem.
Wait.
No,
Yeah.
Wait.
She's not mad. She's disappointed. You know.
bro.
Yeah. A real man
Because of that, because of those clips, I can't even change my kids' diapers.
Dude, I can
Oh, that's the excuse. That's.
Yeah.
I can
that's
count on
good.
one hand how many diapers I've changed in my life, and I've got 2 kids.
My man, same.
Yeah,
Well,
I
they're
can't
not-
do
yeah.
it.
I can't do
do it.
poop diapers.
I
I
don't
cannot.
deal with poop.
Nope.
I will gladly
like-
shove my dick in a butt, but I'm not dealing with poop.
What?
Hold on, I'm not flirting with you, Nombre. Calm down.
Yeah. Hey. He was looking at me, bro.
Yeah, Jonesy's got the vibe. Shit.
Oh wait,
Okay,
hey, hold on.
I thought he was frozen for a second. But he just like I lost my shirt.
That's the coke kicking in, bro. Fucking,
Hold on.
yeah.
What
So
the?
I hate that my internet connection sucks. I'm fucking embarrassed.
It's okay.
I will say it does suck that your internet has not. I mean, we can hear you fine, and there's
Yeah,
like
your
great
audio's
moments.
golden.
of
It's just
clarity.
You fit in with Johnsy and Doobie perfectly, bro. Don't worry about it.
Am I
Yeah.
glitchy?
My problem is I pay too
Oh.
much for my internet for it to be acting this way. That's what has me upset.
Nombre's
Oh.
better half says hi, Burley.
Oh man, dang.
She gets it. She gets
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
I still got to get that ice cream.
He comes on the show one time and he already gets a hello from the
No,
other
no,
side.
Me and her
Yeah.
got to while Nombre was dying on the ground. I got to know his wife. She's super nice. Fucking, yeah.
Oh,
He's
that
like,
I
hey,
forgot
no,
you were
Ray, I'll
down. I
get the
forgot.
food.
I
Yeah,
forgot
he's
you were
like,
there
hey,
for all
babe.
that.
He's like, hey, in case it don't work out, here's my number.
Yeah,
Yeah,
He's like, I'm playing Wedding Crashers for real.
he's like covering Nombre's face. Don't worry,
It's
I'll take
okay,
care
bro,
of her.
because I already taught her if I die, you use all your insurance money and not the new guy.
Well, that's what I said.
Oh.
I said my insurance would have an ambulance here already. Just saying. And I said,
He goes,
Fuck
"We
love you, bro."
need to call an ambulance.
She's telling the whole story.
No, she's laughing now, but she was like,
Oh, I
oh,
bet
shit.
she was
Oh, dude.
scared, man.
yeah.
Heat exhaustion like that is no joke, dude. It's
Yeah,
it's
like-
happened to me.
She wasn't.
That's
happy.
why-
Yeah, she wasn't happy with my jokes either. Let's be honest.
Yeah. And I was, and like I said 2 weeks ago, I was like, man, he's just fueling her fire, bro. I was like, fuck, I gotta shut up, bro. If I can roundhouse kick you, I will. I will.
I will so
You'd
come out of
roadhouse
this.
him?
I will so come out of
Hey.
this heat stroke and kick your ass.
Yeah.
My leg.
Nombre
My leg.
just said he would roadhouse Burley.
Roundhouse kick.
No,
Roadhouse.
yeah, roadhouse.
Okay, roadhouse.
Yeah,
Okay.
Thanks, Burley. You get it. You get it.
Okay.
All right.
You got a knife in them boots. Oh hell yeah!
Yeah.
Doobie, I
Okay.
know.
To be
Name
fair,
the
though-
wrestler in that show. Name the wrestler in that show. See what kind of wrestling fans are y'all.
God damn it!
Terry Funk.
I knew it wasn't.
Terry
he,
Funk.
but
Oh
Terry
yeah,
Terry
Terry
Funk.
Funk.
Terry Funk.
Oh, Nombre with the
Well,
home
the
run.
funk hit him with the
hardcore
funk,
champ.
man.
The hardcore
Funk, yeah,
champ.
hit him with the
Yeah.
funk.
Doobie's getting ready to leave, so we'll let Doobie ask a couple Doobie before you go, man. Final thoughts, questions.
Dude, I've been watching the shows, man. I gotta ask, like, what was the catalyst that made you go from being like a barbecue channel to the Rage and Pillage podcast?
That's a fair
Wait.
question.
I quit giving a fuck
Mhm.
because everybody was better than me, right? I make damn. I would put my pork up against fucking anybody. But that's it. I would go to friends' houses and they would make a brisket and it would make me literally upset for days. Like, why can't I do this, right? But then, y'all know who Big House Barbecue is, right?
Yep.
He's one of my closest friends in the fucking world. He said, dude, all you do is fuck. I talk to him every single day of my life. He's like, dude, all you do is fucking talk. Fucking start a fucking podcast. I was all right. My podcast is 100% because of him. It started because of him. He told me that all you do is fucking talk. Just fucking do it. And I was like, you know what? Fuck it. 2 weeks later, I've spent $1,000 and now I'm in debt.
We've all been. Have you really been in this world of bye, Mrs. Nombre?
Bye, Ms. Nombre.
Have you ever been in this world where you haven't looked at the?
Look, guys, look how badass my wife is, bro.
Oh, she's there. I didn't even realize she's probably there.
She had to. Hey, after you talking about that sex show, she saw that you were hot and needed a fan.
Dude, my wife knows I'm a dirty son of a gun. It just stays in between our walls, bro.
What walls? Back walls?
The Dude Network has no walls.
There are no walls.
It's all about the back walls, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
I don't know.
My dick don't hit the bottom, but it fucks.
What story you want me to tell him?
It's about as good as a dragon pussy candle.
Oh yeah. So yesterday we were eating dinner and we were at an Italian restaurant, and they brought out tomato soup. Where our boys' number 2 favorite soup, or maybe their number 1 is tomato soup. Sorry, their favorite soup is tomato soup. So Nico's like, "Well, it's too hot, Dad." I go, "Just a tip." And she's like, "Shut up, he's 5." He's like, "Oh, my bad. He's like looking at me like, "Why are you laughing?" Okay.
I told you the tip.
So, or something like that. She said it. I said it.
Hold on. Is she
look, you're taking all the
credit.
credit.
Let her come on and tell the story. Get out of here.
She's already in her pajamas. You know what a Mexican pajama is? It's just a big T-shirt. So her tits are showing through and everything.
Well, definitely tell her to come over here and sit down.
No.
Oh hell yeah!
Yeah. Dude, can we talk about this?
What?
These are fucking delicious, guys. These are delicious.
I mean, you smashed the ranch water.
The ranch water is getting out of control.
They're delicious. Delicious.
Word
I guess it's because of my heritage. Too.
Oh shoot!
Burley's up there drinking it too, man. Look at you two. Look at
it. Faggot, let's go.
Instead of 2 peas, 1 pod, 2 dudes, 1 cup. Let's go.
Hell yeah, dude.
Oh Texas, man, 2 dudes, 1 can.
Yeah, house. Let's go. Drinking the same shit.
Stop, dude.
Go talk.
Y'all are jealous.
No.
It sounds like a double note at the same time.
Y'all ever been to Texas? Jonesy, Doobie.
Yeah,
I have. I've been to Dallas Fort Worth Airport one time.
That's fucking terrible. Gay.
Yeah, Dallas.
I know.
Dallas is gayer than 5 dudes, fucking 6 dudes.
It was horrible.
I was in Conroe.
Conroe's dope. That's right up the road for me, bro.
Yep, I flew in for we're at the Conroe Regional Airport, and like Donald Trump Jr. came in or something, and we were in a meeting, and the Secret Service came in. They're like, "Shut the fuck up! Don't leave the room." We're like, "What?"
Hold on.
Like, I got this, man. Like, sorry, no bathroom breaks. You gotta wait.
Your storytelling is dog shit. You were in a meeting with Donald Trump Jr.?
No. We were in a meeting. Donald Trump Jr. came into the private Conroe Regional Airport thing, and Secret Service busted into our meeting, and they're like, "No one fucking leaves." We're like, I got pissed. They're like, "Tough shit."
Good fucking luck. Here's the Gatorade bottle.
Yeah. And then
like the cop from Dumb and Dumber.
So he was in there like waiting out, so he had like ushered out, and this is all at Conroe Airport. We get ushered out, and there's fucking Junior in there fucking playing on his iPad, playing fucking like Fruit Ninja or some shit.
Going through the emails that the other lady left behind.
Yeah, he was going through Hillary's deleted emails or some shit.
Man,
all right, Nombre brought it. Hey, congrats, Nombre. You brought politics into it.
Hey, let's do it.
I was asking for trouble.
You know what I really like to talk about is politics mixed with religion. Let's do that right now.
Okay.
Doobie, let's do this. How we doing? Are you,
Oh boy.
You look like a Muslim. Are you a Muslim?
Oh man, Muslim. Man, I don't even want to get into
Doobie Jihad. That's a good name.
Man, I am definitely the farthest thing from a religious person. I mean, I believe in doing good, and good things are gonna come to you, kind of thing. But to me, watching what churches have become over the last 15 years is just not my cup of tea.
So
and, it's
Jesus
not for everybody.
dead?
Hey man, you know my favorite Jesus is infant baby Jesus. You know,
Wrapped in a golden cloak,
You know,
Is that Talladega
5
Night?
pounds, 14 ounces.
yeah.
dear infant baby Jesus.
So what we were supposed to mix originally was what?
Politics. The
Politics.
two forbidden topics.
Wait, hold on. Are you guys trying to separate church and state? I don't understand. Can we?
I don't even know.
You're
what
not
that
allowed to
even
do that in
means.
America
Oh, hold
anymore.
on. We also have to talk about abortion. Can we mix that in?
No.
I'm definitely out on that one.
Hey man, pro-choice. all day.
Hey, it's freedom of speech, but I also have the freedom of choice.
Body language.
Yeah, body
I
language.
feel like if a dude should be able to get snipped and do whatever he wants, why are we telling what women should do with their bodies? You know what I mean?
I'm saying the baby comes out, you hear it cry, kill it. That's what Doobie said.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's
Praising
too
the
loud.
Yeah.
Wow,
said
praising the jihad.
Doobie said,
Well, yeah, well, gee.
Doobie G.
So what are y'all barbecuing this weekend?
Everybody that's watching, let's start Doobie Jihad hashtag and fucking
Oh,
let's
man.
get this moving.
Doobie's the jihad hashtag. Oh
I'm
my
in.
god.
Hey, what? It could blow you up, Doobie.
Never know.
I don't know. We were supposed to have like all these people. The link you sent me doesn't. Okay, hang on.
Yeah,
But hey,
people
I'm gonna
pissed
hop
off
off.
now,
I'm
dude.
gonna get over to the brewery. If you
All
guys
right,
are
bro.
still on when I get there, I'll jump on the after party or whatever. I guess
Okay,
there are
smoke one for me.
but-
Smoke one for me because I get drug tested.
Tell
Yeah.
all
Oh
the
man,
tell all the
Nombre
I'll smoke
said it
two
right
for you,
there.
Nombre.
There it is.
tell
There
all the
it
big
is.
bitches. Tell all the big bitches.
He asked for a solid, Doobie.
Just take a
That's
long
it,
drag
bud.
and hold it in for 10 seconds.
oh man, you're not threatening me. It's a good time.
I tell
I'll
you
take
what,
a drag,
I
chug a
broke-
beer, and then let it out. Brr.
Oh,
I
I
broke
can't do
the
that.
damn- I broke the damn seal, and I'm all messed up.
What was his name?
Hey, he don't miss a beat. Oh, I love it. I love it.
Was it his first time? Was there blood?
Nice.
His name was Russell.
Oh, we got a hashtag. We got a hashtag.
Mikey, you're the man.
Throw it up, John C. Throw that hashtag up. Yeah.
We'll
Yeah,
leave
I'm
that
trying to
one
get
for- just for a
an
second.
invite over here to Shabo too.
Cheers,
We need Rev.
motherfuckers.
We need Rev. Where's Rev?
He's
We need,
supposed
like,
to be coming. He said the link I sent him didn't work, so I'm typing
We
in.
need like the most quiet guy in Burley to just like conversate.
But you know
Oh.
what? Like he's
might not
quiet.
be
But I would
either.
never get into a verbal argument with him because he would just destroy you.
Outsmart
Yo.
you. Yeah.
Yeah, like he would make you feel stupid. I feel like he would just make
It'd
you
be
feel
like trying to talk about space with Stephen
I
Hawking.
feel
or
like
something.
Rev should be working for NASA, but he's like, no, NASA's boring.
Is this
Yeah.
Senior Nitrates?
No, that's Grubs, and I don't
There
know.
we
If
go.
Grubs is in the chat, but he hasn't hopped on, so I don't know what's going on.
There he is.
All
There
right, here's
he
the
is.
Rev. Ladies and gentlemen, right out of the trailer park, right out of Arizona, the Rev, White Trash Mike.
Woo!
The Rev.
What's good, y'all?
Dude, the
Fuck,
Rev
what
is the drummer who died from Avenged Sevenfold. Did you know that?
That was his
Really?
name?
Yeah, he went by the Rev as well. That's whenever I heard your name, I was like, they brought him back.
Jeez, hey, anything's possible in the Dude Network. Just close your eyes. Just close your eyes. I gotta
Don't
take a
close
piss.
your eyes. Bad shit'll happen.
And we lost the host.
Yeah, host is gone. He
That's
had-
all right. Hey, don't worry. We got two what are they called?
White
Inmates
people.
are running the asylum. We got this.
Yeah, we got the reliefs. I know what you mean. We got-
What?
All right,
the
dude.
reliefs.
Where are you coming
Backup.
from, Rev?
Arizona, Flagstaff, up in the mountains.
A whole bunch of Arizona people, desert people, scary people. I dig it.
Just waiting for
Just one
know,
of them.
with the price of gas, bro. I'm just waiting to put on the rubber armor like Mad Max.
Wait, are y'all getting bucked up there? Are you getting bucked up pretty bad there?
Say what?
Was that?
Are you getting butt fucked pretty bad over there on gas?
Yeah, it went from $3.89 a gallon to $4.25 like in a day.
God,
And now it's almost $5 a gallon right now.
It's like
It went up for y'all
some
too.
spots over here.
I put gas in the wife's car, and I looked at the fuel price. I was like, "Damn, it went up." She's like, "I don't know." I was like, "Well, fuck. I mean, I know it went up." I'm in a company truck, so I don't put fuel very often. But every Friday we top off the vehicles and buy groceries. So,
Right on.
It's
Josh,
like
hey, Tony, Josh about to jump on.
Oh, cool,
Oh,
cool.
boy.
Does he have
Oh,
the? Does he got the link?
Well, you put it in the chat earlier, so
Yeah.
I told him it's there.
So
He's-
like,
yeah,
here's the
he's-
funny thing about that is like I sent that invite on Tuesday, and I'm like, I know I'm sending this fucking thing too early. Like I'm actually being ahead of the game. I'm gonna be
Did
ahead
you
of
send
it.
it to my email?
No, I sent it on the group. I sent it on the group.
on the
chat.
Oh,
group
gotcha.
chat.
Okay.
Emails are for the devil and Antichrist. So, I
So
don't really
you
do it.
didn't think we were gonna have that much conversation between Tuesday and Friday?
I will say the Hocus Pocus group chat has evolved into quite the little treasure.
Yeah,
nice.
it's like a buddy talk. We need to add the rest of the dudes.
Yeah, we need to get something in there,
Yeah,
man.
man,
That's it. Epic, man.
Hopefully you don't mind just terrible thoughts that Burley has, but
We expect. I mean, I kind of knew what I was getting into by sticking in that group chat, so it's all good. I
well, I
welcome
mean,
it.
did the Dude Network know where they were? I mean, I've been playing it soft tonight. I've been
No, I know.
Sam, you are.
Man, I feel like we're censoring you, and I hate it. I don't want.
No,
Bernie, they got pills for that now, dude.
No, he just
No.
knows what he's doing more than we do. He's professional and on
Hold
another
on,
level.
y'all have never
John, I don't know what
gone on
that
a-
means.
Y'all have never gone on a PCP and Smirnoff bender? Because that's every fucking podcast for me.
Yeah. Dude, that is the best. That's the best ad for it ever.
Yeah. That's every fucking podcast, man. But hey, Rev, all right. So are you near a major city, or are you out in the boonies?
Flagstaff is like the biggest town we have up here in the mountains. There's like a college, and we have like 100,000 people depending on the time of year. It's like 45 minutes from the Grand Canyon.
That's not bad. Okay. I thought you made it sound at first like you're in one of the Jeepers Creepers towns. You know what I mean? Where like when the sun goes down, the fucking weirdos come out, you know?
I live in a trailer park outside of town, dude, so that's pretty close.
Yeah, you're right on the money, Burley. Right on the money.
Okay, well, you know what? You're talking to a guy who has lived in a trailer park. So, what's your weirdest fucking story you got?
Yeah, here we go. This
Yeah,
is what I was trying to get into.
I don't know if he's going to be able to do this, but I'm curious what he comes up with.
One of the sketchiest ones wasn't here. It was another trailer park I was living at in Palmdale, California. John's knows where that is. And
I'm sure Tupac talking about that place.
it was like 3 a.m, and the entire place gets surrounded by DEA agents, and the trailer at the very end of the park explodes.
Nice.
What?
Excellent.
Nice. He's like,
Excellent.
I'm like, what? He's like, nice.
Excellent.
No,
And they ended up-
I've been in a meth house. I know what it was.
Yeah, exactly. There was a few of us who knew exactly why it exploded.
Yeah.
Bro,
That's
you
why they have
been in
ass.
the meth house?
Yeah, I have. I was in Oklahoma and I stayed in a meth house because that was where my buddy. He's like, my buddy's gonna let us stay at his house. Cool. So I go in there and there's this dude just stirring a pot super slow, and I'm like, yeah, high as hell rolling through Palmdale. It was Afro Man. He got
Afro
me.
Man,
Okay. Yeah. Anyways, dude stirring this pot super fucking slow. I said, well, what the fuck's going on? I'm me being nosy and shit. He's like, if I hit the sides, the friction might blow this place up. Like, God damn. I spent the night there. It was fucking cool, you know?
It's fucking cool, he says.
Probably a hell. Hey, would we agree that was probably a pretty cool party?
It was. Here's a funny here's one more thing, Rev. You might be able to relate to this. One more thing, my buddy. This is back when I was being a real big wigger, right? And I had all these chains, and I fucking take off my necklace. And my buddy's like, "Give me your necklace." I take it off. I hand it to him, and he fucking snaps these cheap silver necklace that I have, right? Snaps it into 3 pieces, just straight breaks it in front of me. I was ready to fight. And he's like, just watch. Leaves it on the coffee table, 2 a.m. We go to bed. We're just drinking. Wake up in the morning, you could not tell a difference that this chain was ever broken. The dude that had the house, his little meth head, and he just sat there and just fucked with it. Just fucked with it until it was just perfect. Because he had nothing else to do. He hadn't slept in 6 days. Right? Just like...
Bro, lots of VCR. Yo, you ever been in a tweaker's car that, like, the dashboard got taken apart and you put it back together with, like, an RCA VCR and shit and, like, an alarm clock and fucking... like a tachometer from a World War II airplane and shit.
Josh is in
crazy,
the
man.
chat.
He
Is
just
he on?
took your silver thing and just wiggled it back together.
The Rev definitely needs to be on Rage and Pillage.
Rev,
So for
you
sure.
got. It sounds like you got some stories there.
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
I feel like, and that's the beautiful thing about the Rev, is that he goes pretty much silent on social media. So if it wasn't for us, like, these stories would just go away for never to be told. So I feel like we need to bring the Rev stories out to the front of the line, man. We bring out his knowledge, but I think we're ready to start bringing out some of these stories.
Dude, Burley Rev is like stupid smart. It's like he knows like some random ass shit. I'm like, what?
So like,
There's actually a Dude Network show about it.
Yeah, actually, we will talk about that here in just a second, John. That's a great point. But like, for example, the Rev. Our family friend brought over this wine from Germany, and she told me, and she's like, "Well, you guys serve it warm."
Is it called?
You like, don't want to like.
Hold on. I got a good joke. Is it called Wine Comp?
No.
Wine Comp.
Oh no!
Is this thing on?
No.
Dude, that was money.
I mean, hey,
You guys are missing all kinds of jokes he's dropping.
That's why his show is better than ours.
Oh man!
So
Burley,
like,
you are-
I was like, watch this. I was like, I bet this guy knows. So I send him the picture of it, and he's like, "Oh, that's gonna be great served wine, and you go ahead and steep some spices, and here's the spice you do, and all this and all that." And I was just like, "Fucking told you." It's like I told you would know. But yeah, what was that stuff I had again, Mike? I don't even know what the hell it is now.
It was methamphetamines.
No,
yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, we're all in
I'm
for the
trying to get
mess.
Josh.
Yeah.
Josh is having trouble getting
Rio,
on.
what's up, dude?
What up, Rio?
Josh needs
is
a
having
fresh
trouble getting
link.
on.
Tony,
Yeah.
does Josh need a fresh link?
Josh needs a fresh.
I'm texting it to his phone.
All right.
Texting it to his phone.
And when he
He's
when he
solving
gets
all our
on,
problems
tell him to
tonight,
turn his
man.
phone sideways.
Well, no, he's got a whole setup at his house like I do. So, like,
Oh, got you.
I think I'm gonna email it to him just to make sure y'all gonna like this fucking guy. He's the yin to my raging yang.
He's
Raging
like
Yang.
the silent
Raging
assassin.
Yang. Oh man.
Man, so
That
how's
is
that symbol look like?
Hey, tell him if that don't work. I text him a link directly to his Instagram inbox.
Okay, I'll let
Real
him know.
good barbecue. What's up, buddy?
Yeah,
You're like
he's good,
5
man.
minutes late on that one.
Hey, take it easy.
Yeah, geez, Johnsy, God, I mean, sorry, I didn't read the comment.
Wow,
gotta-
hey, wow,
I gotta break
I
this
clap
out.
back
Oh,
2 times out of 15 shows.
Hey,
and
if
I'm
you
the
wanna
bad
clap
guy.
back, if you want to clap back, you're going to get clapped back.
I'm trying
Yeah,
to start
you
some shit, man.
You might want to go to the
Alright.
doctor for that one. Oh, piss break.
Oh, here we
Piss-
go.
piss
Here we
break
go.
from.
You know what,
Here we
Nombre?
go.
I was trying to take your side, but nope.
Hey, Rev laughs. I got Rev to laugh. He has a
We
lot
were
of
laughing
good
at
sense of
you. It
humor.
wasn't with you,
Yeah,
buddy.
we
That
were
was a
laughing
laugh
at
at
you.
you.
We were
Yeah, on
laughing
that
at you,
one.
Nombre.
Yeah,
Just know.
I got Rev on my side. He laughed and nodded and said, "Yeah, that was pretty funny."
No.
So I think we
What?
went from like potential. I think we went from potential fully packed house to where this is probably about it. Well, Josh will be on here in a second.
Well, I don't know, but Burley must be taking a piss break. He's probably trying to find it.
Not even
He-
Grubs
yeah.
ain't
He
gonna
probably
make it.
he probably sits down so he don't miss.
Well, if he wears his cock ring where he got his balls tied in, it's probably a hell of a mess trying
boy.
to.
Oh,
Hey,
straight shot,
man.
straight shot.
Yeah.
He
All
turns on the
half
shower. You know, that's we got to ask him. He probably turns on the shower so he don't miss.
Man, you know way too much about this, Nombre.
Yeah, if he comes
Yeah.
back and he like he was.
Hey, I was 10 years old at one time, bro.
Hey, he stomped a waffle through the shower right there.
You're wearing C-rings at freaking 10?
No, I said pissing in the shower because it's too. You can't aim that well. Just saying.
Hey, is anybody not piss in the shower because they think it's gross?
I line my kids' toys up on the shower wall and I try to shoot them down.
I do it from the other room, man.
We do see you. 1 second, we'll get you on, bud.
I cannot wait. I cannot wait to clip this show. From Tavin to this, it has been nonstop gold.
the Tavin thing, I mean, I don't think I've laughed that much consistently.
That guy was cool, man.
I was dying. I was dying.
Because like Heath, now I'll throw a little backdrop on this. Doobie threw that dude for a loop when he hit him with the Sweet Tea Productions. Because that's him really without the act. And Doobie, like, he came in acting like Tavin. So when Doobie asked him, like, oh, man, and go check out Sweet Tea Productions, he had that look like, oh, shit, you know about that. And, like, it was like his cover was blown in that moment. Doobie, he got fucking wrecked the guys. He got caught. He blew his coverage at the very end. And only I caught that. Like, only I caught that.
I saw it. I texted you. I was like, oh, yeah, he blew that cover, you know.
Yeah, that was pregame. Okay. Yeah.
We had a pregame. Leave it alone. Leave it alone if he comes on with that persona. Dude was like, fuck what Tony said. I'm going to say it, you know? So,
I mean, he was giving a shout out to the whole crew. I mean, because it was a really cool thing. It was like behind the scenes. But yeah. That was funny. That was funny. But like, I had to look like he's like, but he went with it. You know, he was like, oh, all right, cool, yeah. But he was like, man, they know.
It might not have been like a bad. Oh, they know. It's just like, whoa.
No. I meant no disrespect at all. No. It was hilarious. I found great.
No, I know, but he just might have been shocked and like, whoa, they know.
Yeah, he's like, oh shit, he knows. Yeah, it was like,
they really like my content.
Oh god, like I have to adjust on the fly because if you watch that guy, for him to take our questions and take it into that alter ego and answer it in the most hilarious way possible is like a skill set of wittiness that I have never quite seen before.
Yeah, man, bro. He looked like he was on drugs. He was like fidgety. He
was awesome. He was awesome. Yeah.
Bro, when I met the wife, I talked like Boomhauer from King of the Hill for a month straight.
Do it now. Go.
Yeah.
And fucking sold it. And she thought that's how I actually talk.
Well, I want to hear it. I don't believe you.
I want to hear Boomhauer.
Digging a dang old shoot, man. She doggies.
I'll tell you what, man. You got to do a little bit better job than last time because that didn't sound too good, everybody.
Hey, Nombre wasn't Mexican. Let it go. He was not Mexican. Jesus Christ.
You need oh man. Hey, that's
all right. We got the sixth wheel to this fucking military vehicle at this point. Right out of out of Greenbow, Alabama.
That's where Forrest Gump's from.
Forrest Gump. Mobile. Good job, Nombre. Fucking
Mobile.
Right there, buddy. Thank you for that.
Man, that's strike 4, bud.
All right, well, JD, sorry, man. The co-host ruined the co-host. You don't get a good intro. JD.
Oh, this is the Black Boy Wonder right here. Oh, hell yeah.
Hey,
Burley just got excited.
Shout out to JD for having a good internet connection.
Hey, I'm surprised.
I'll give him an intro. Hold on.
The vibe curator. Frequency elevator.
Yep.
Black Brother Thunder. The Chocolate Boy Wonder.
Yep, that's Josh. There it is.
You know what?
Sounds like I missed a whole bunch on here already.
I'm really pissed.
I don't get an intro like that.
So that's what I said. I was like, what the fuck, Tony?
Hey, you guys got room on your podcast for a couple more guys? I'm just kidding.
Come on, man. We talk about midget wrestling and donkey shows, bro. Come on.
Yeah.
So JD,
we're
once again, what products do you use to keep that massive, beautiful beard going?
It's some kind of Greek oil that my wife buys. I don't know.
Oh, Beard Octane. Okay, sponsor us. Yes, thank you. Got you.
It's called Adonis Cum, and y'all aren't privileged enough to get it.
Is that how it holds the shape so well?
Right?
Real Adonis.
It grows so full because of all the protein.
Right? That's it.
So
Hey,
one time
if
on
your
the
beard
podcast,
doesn't look like an unwashed paintbrush, you're not doing it right.
Bingo.
one time me and Josh looked up, was like, how long do you think you could survive just eating your own cum?
Oh boy,
There is
A lot of protein.
it's
a lot
not.
of protein.
No, you think it is, but it's not. It's only like 0.23 of a gram of protein. I don't know how
Why
big
do y'all know that?
Because I googled it.
Why is
It
it?
must
Why
not have a
is
lot of
it-
volume, bro.
Why is it Michael Jordan's numbers? What I want to know.
Well, I mean,
What?
I'm sure Michael
What?
Jordan.
23.
No, I know Michael Jordan's number, but
Yeah, so he's a cum guzzler. It's official.
No, it was 45.
wow, bro.
I only liked
Wow.
Jordan when he was 45. But
So,
favorite
Yeah.
Jordan years.
Yeah.
yeah, Doobie said I waited till the end, Nombre. So
What is he talking about? We don't want to know about his sex life.
The Tavin thing. Why is it always weird
Okay.
with you?
So,
Why is
hey,
it
Burley,
always-
JD, you guys had this really nice song for like me and Nombre and our show, and you guys got off. So, like, we're going to redo the intro since you guys are both here.
Oh, hell yeah. Let's go.
Because I want to copyright some music and get flagged on YouTube.
Let's
And I
do
think-
it.
But in all fairness, I have permission from this band to play this.
Hold on.
They sent me
Do
an
you have
email.
something in your eye? Is there something in your eye?
I realized that if I do the verbal disclaimer, less shit gets pulled. So,
Oh, man. I got to start doing one of those.
yeah, you're welcome. All right, all right.
What the
All right,
hell?
all right. Hey,
No,
wait.
bro, he just
We're
said
doing
he's
it. We're
gonna
doing
redo
the intro. We're doing the intro. We didn't get to do it because I got
Come on,
copyright.
man.
Sorry,
music.
I have a lot going up here.
You need to like.
I
chill
don't- I
out.
don't
You're
think you
making
have
me-
enough
you're giving me
going on up
fucking
there.
Anxiety over there. It's Alice, Texas.
Nombre, have you been sitting in Doobie's truck with him hotboxing, bro?
You need to go to the sex show. That's bullshit. I'm tired of it.
What?
All right.
Whoa.
Right out of the podcast
horse-
village of debauchery, of inappropriate, of what the fuck just happened. The men, the myth. One out of Alabama, one out of Texas. Somehow, some way, in this crazy ass world, they have created a bond. A bond over inappropriateness and touching peepees. Just a tip. Not a lot, girl. Just a tip. They're
Start
infatuated by
Start
ghosts.
fighting.
Burley's probably one of them's probably. I said Burley. I won't repeat that. They might be on something other than alcohol. It's very possible. Burley has a candle called Dragon Pussy laying out in his thing. I don't know, but they had. If they had a vehicle, it would be a Toyota Prius.
What?
The Toyota. There's Burley. There's Josh and.
All right, listen. We are obviously in a Mazda 3.
Oh,
And we're
nailed
back
it.
live. Woo!
Possibly a was it a Subaru Sidekick? One of those ones that roll
Ooh,
over.
gangster.
Yeah, neon.
We all
colors.
know it's a
Yeah,
78
right?
CRX, bro.
Now CRX is too expensive. We
No, the
live,
hatchback.
No,
They're
it
in
was
a 92
two-door.
Ford Fiesta, bro. A
Package on the
92
Civic
Ford
Coupe.
Fiesta.
we need something in the background to have at least two midgets. Am I right, Josh?
We gotta, I
Ford
was thinking
Fiesta,
like
bro.
the Suzuki Samurai or something.
Hell yeah, samurais.
Oh,
hell
there we
yeah,
That's
dude.
it. There we go.
That's
Bring it
the,
home.
you flip them over, no evidence, right?
Mm-hmm.
Fucking easy money, dude. I kidnapped these broads.
So,
Fucking,
I got a question. Because I see a similarity between the Dude Network and Rage Show.
it's dick
so-
size, right?
Small.
Texas, everything's bigger in Texas, but we don't go there. So the Dude
There's
Network,
no way, bro.
there's
False.
and Dude Network. Okay, all there's the there's the four horsemen of the Dude Network, and then we have our additionals.
The Four Horsemen. What the-
So okay, if you don't want to be included, then you're not included. Rev,
I'm
you're the
just-
four horsemen.
when did we decide
All
on
right,
that?
Johnsy's out. Reb's in.
When
Who's
did we
Ric
decide
Flair?
on the
Who's Ric Flair?
horsemen?
Who's Ric
It's the
Flair?
round. It's wrestling
See you,
round
Jonesy.
table.
Who's Ric Flair?
Oh.
I'm just,
Anyway, so we're all from different states, and our connection with social media. What's the connection? Because I know that y'all are in Texas and Alabama. What was the connection, and how did y'all become co-host, ride or die partner kind of show?
Josh may have a better memory than I do, but did we meet on a live?
I think I had like we started talking, just messaging on Instagram every now and then you started the podcast, and
that's how
listening. I was listening and everything, and then talking through messages more.
That's what it was.
And then you asked if I wanted to be on there that one time.
Hey, you came on the show. Yeah, this is back when I never had a co-host. Josh came on. I almost killed the man.
For sure.
Yeah. Killed him?
Yeah.
Tell the story, Josh. Tell the story, Josh.
Wow.
Oh man, it was just like pretty much straight fireball that night.
It was the most editing I've ever had to do to a podcast ever.
And I fell a couple times. It was bad.
It was fucking fun though. It was fun. Dude, it was. That was
it maybe more fun for you?
It definitely had to be more fun for him.
Dude, it was great. I think the name of the episode was Party with Burley and Die.
That's
I think that was the name of the episode. And fucking I think your wife might have found you on the couch or something, just passed the fuck out.
Yeah.
And it was bad, just we went hard. When our podcast first started off, it was not uncommon to have a 4 to 5 hour podcast.
And that's exactly how we did. Yeah.
And it was just shot after shot after shot, and we're just gonna talk.
And that was pretty much everybody. Every
episode was about 4 to 5 hours. Every guest that came on, they knew they were in for a fucking roller coaster ride.
Yeah.
Right? And
my thoughts going into your guys' show was it's going to be wild. Be prepared. And then it got in levels when we got into the ghost conversation, man, that shit was wild. I never realized how much I said the word until, when I was trying to explain the paranormal, I was trying to cover so many tracks as I was talking, so I didn't get stuck in a corner, that I just kept saying the word a lot. And I went back and listened, and I was very disappointed in my delivery.
No, man, I want everybody to, when they come on the show, I want everybody to know that it's just a hang, man. It's just a hang. That's all it is.
Yep.
It's just me and Josh want to talk to you. The reason you're on there is because we want to talk to you. We will not make you look bad. If you don't like what we're talking about, me and Josh may talk about it, and you can stay quiet. We won't be pissed off. That type of thing.
Yeah, we're not going to change, but we're not going to
we won't change. We will not change. I think me and Josh just had this conversation a couple of days ago. If sponsors or something were to ask us to change, you can suck our dick, man. This is our show, I would much rather have sponsors that are on board with what we do, because this is what we're gonna do. Because as the booze flows, we're gonna talk like we talk, right, Josh? So
exactly.
So, I mean, I would much rather
stay the same, stay yourself,
be ourselves,
than to change and get sponsors.
This is our show, This is what we built. So that's where we're gonna keep doing it.
Well, it's easy to say that. It's easy to say that because I have a friend that was saying, I'm not gonna change. Boy, when we met y'all, it was hit the brakes,
I want to
talk about that. I want to talk about that because that's a good topic.
We are the extreme end, but we know, I know why, and me and Josh talked about this. I have a vision on what this show should be, and we're doing it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I know you have your own vision, Tony.
Yeah.
And I get it. I'm burping my dick off here.
I love it.
It fell off. But
do you need to call someone?
Yes, please.
We'll get Mrs. Nombre over. You guys will do well in 10 minutes. situations.
105-pound Asian.
She'll kick that little 2-inch fan sausage away.
I need a fresh off the boat Asian. You know.
I know a midget.
Good news, he doesn't know how to use a cock ring.
I don't know how to use one either. But that was the thing. Like it, you know what? If we're gonna be fully transparent, I was a little butthurt that you wouldn't repost the story, Tony. Or the video. I was a little.
And you know what's crazy? Okay, go ahead. Can finish because I.
Tell him.
Fuck, I spent 2 fucking hours editing this thing, and then you're like, I can't post that. I'm like, dog, you were about it. You were about it on the show, though. You were about it,
dude. I was all about it. You know what's funny is, and you can ask Nombre. I called Nombre before I sent you a message, and I was like, dude, I don't think I can accept this invite, man. I was like, literally, I was in the trenches with my own fucking brain, and there's just some things working that I was like, Stevie, I was like, man, because at the end of the day,
for the record, we never say the word covering at any point in that whole thing. No, but in that whole video, the word cock ring, it's understood and it's an implied, but it never happens.
I can still go back and accept it. But anyway, but when you were talking about it though, where you have your dream, like your goal for your show and the goal for ours. And the goal for like the Dude Network is at the end of the day, it's still like a foodie show. Like, you know, it's a lot of barbecue and like less of like we do this a lot, but we can agree that like most of our our guests are like in that barbecue world.
No, I get it.
We're in the barbecue space, so it's like it's a kind of a different end game for the Dude Network, I guess. I don't really know, man. Like any decision you make, and that's the bitch of social media when you're like trying to go for it. Like every decision you make is like so fucking critical and it's so stressful because just that fucking decision of not doing that, like I literally took me fucking 3 hours to sit there and think about it. And I could have done so much more productive shit in my life than that. And yeah, I felt like I bitched out like Judas, but I guess at the end of the day, like we're probably going more towards like that corporate, like barbecue life, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
But it's tough. It's really, really tough. Like and that's why, dude, honestly, like I hate that you hear the fact that you said like I was like bum, like fucking like all the editing.
No, he called me.
Yeah, I was like, I
said,
literally,
I
was on a teeter-totter on that for a while.
I don't want your excuses. I was just telling my end of it. I'm not upset.
I know, but no, I'm mad at Dr. Phil right now because that was like what went on in my fucking brain before I said no.
You broke his heart.
Yeah. It's breaking my heart even more. It really is, man. I fucking hate it.
Hey, A2 Tony?
What's that?
It's like I told
A2 Tony?
Yeah, A2 Bruce. A2.
I want to know what the Rev thinks of all this. He's been quiet.
I think you guys are getting sponsored by like Rough Rider condoms and like Schlitz malt liquor, and the Dude Network wants something that's more like PBS versus Channel 99. It's
no,
like
not PBS.
Goddamn,
Not
Mr.
PBS
Rush
because I don't think PBS. I think because on the after parties sometimes I get overboard, but they take it. I'm at 18 and they're like triple X, right?
Yeah.
Because Tony
like
is like,
I
hey bro, watch this or watch it like that. What's it, the douche feather? He fucked us, whatever his name is.
Oh, the Dutch feather. I burned that motherfucker, Bridge.
Yeah, we almost had Roku. We're almost on Roku.
Yeah, we had a Roku deal set up. Go ahead.
That guy fucked us with sandpaper.
Explain.
Like, he didn't even spit on it.
Explain.
Okay, yeah, I'll go to the top to the bottom.
I'm gonna get a beer.
Let's go. Run it.
All right, yeah. Nombre knows the story.
I have thoughts on this. So let's hear what happened.
So we have our show, and we have a partner.
Like a cool motherfucker.
Yeah, so no, this guy was the opposite of cool, like total lame-o. So basically, we had a partner of our show that said, "Hey, I know this Roku channel. I brought them up to you, and they're really interested in talking to you about picking up your show and simulcasting on the Roku channel." And I'm like, awesome. So I talked to the lady, and she's like, love your stuff. I need content. I have all these channels that I purchased, and I will give you one under our platform. It'll be the Dude Network channel on Roku, but it'll be under our platform. Kind of like a Fox Sports regional, then like, Fox Sports regular, then there's regional. So like we would have had a channel called the Dude Network channel, and we were all good to go. And she's like, all right, I need content. So I literally spent a whole fucking Sunday editing and uploading like all this content over to this. She's like, I need you to edit over to this guy. And I said, okay. This motherfucker sends me a video message. Couldn't just send me a text of him just looking like a fucking dumb fuck, saying like, hey man, watch this show. I don't think it's a good fit. Sorry. And like that was the end of it.
Okay.
And I was like, what do you mean? I was like, I'm pissed because I'm like, this guy's a fucking. I didn't like the guy to begin with. He gave me like creepy vibes. I was like, what the fuck do you mean? Like, these guys will tell you, I don't motherfucking nobody, but I'm motherfucking
bridges, bro. Like, there's no looking back. We're not gonna get on Roku on that channel.
Yeah. So I was like, what the fuck do you mean? I was like, I had like four corporations ready to sponsor us. Like, I went on the fucking sales trail, had all these like commercials lined up, and this dude says, yeah, it doesn't really fit our channel. I was like, it's not your channel. It wasn't your decision. The owner already said it's good. Oh, well, I have the final say so, and no. I was like, all right, cool.
And then Tony 9/11
and I sent her a message, like, I was like, fuck you, fuck your operation, you're a fucking weird creepo little weird bitch, like, fuck you and your little campsite up in fucking Wisconsin or Washington, wherever she was at. And she was like, what happened? I was like, your fucking gay boy over there said no, and you can go fuck yourself and all this other shit. And she's like, is there anything I can do? And I said, no, fuck you. I want to bury you. Your show is stupid, dumbest fucking channel on Roku I've ever seen in my life. And that's basically
he burned it, blew it up, and pissed on it.
Like,
he 9/11 it.
Whoa, bro, John Z, settle down.
What did John Z say? I want to hear it if it was that appropriate.
9/11 it.
He 9/11 it.
Okay, never mind. I'm glad I didn't. I wish I would.
No, I'm with Jonesy here.
But yeah, it was like a situation where we weren't even like, I mean, we are what we are. Like, I don't think we're that bad. Like, we're inappropriate, but we're not bad. But this dude, like, basically,
we ain't no raging privilege.
And shit on our soul and said, your show sucks. And I have to watch this guy do a 30-second long unpacking video of his backpack when he's out in the fucking woods surviving in the wilderness.
Okay. It's a recycled backpack from Russia, not even a fucking American backpack.
I got this fucking hatchet from Tecumseh.
Well, here's the deal. Can I give you outside perspective?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Okay.
It sounds bad when I say it out loud.
No. What's a big podcast on Roku right now?
No idea.
Joe Rogan. He's everywhere.
No, Joe Rogan's only on Spotify. So
yeah.
Who else is on Roku?
There's stuff. I know, like, what's weird is...
No. I need a name.
No idea.
You got me there. It's not
that's
that
my
channel.
goddamn point. That's my goddamn point.
Exactly. I thought so.
Fucking Roku, dude. It's goddamn Roku, dude. It's Walmart TVs. All right? Fucking.
He's just like patting us on the back.
No, y'all are fucking better than that. Fucking Raging Pillage is better than that. Fucking,
you're better than us because
Tony's shoulders just went.
You're chasing a goddamn name, but that name is gonna fade out. It's like Blockbuster. Fuck them. Okay. All right.
Hey, I like Blockbuster.
Make your own.
I miss Blockbuster.
Make your own goddamn legacy. Don't depend on a fucking corporation because they will fuck you every time. Just like a politician, they will butt fuck you hard, dude.
I have a confession. I accepted the collab.
Oh yeah.
Hey, we peer pressured him into it.
Nombre, that does not look like a trumpet, dude.
No, that was the Stone Cold Steve Austin. Oh,
that's not what that looked like.
He's at the sex show. He's been.
And don't worry, we're clipping that one, buddy.
That looks like y'all know what a rusty trombone is?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Okay.
Who doesn't
You know
know
what?
a rusty
Okay,
trombone is?
wait. Time out. Timeout. Okay.
You put it in the pooper and you put it in the mouth.
Yes. All right.
No.
Around the room.
Put the mouth on the rim.
Okay, let's go around the room. Burley went first with Rusty Trombone. We're all going to come up with our favorite, like, dirty sex act name thing.
Okay.
So Burley went Rusty Trombone.
That's not my favorite.
But you named one. Okay, what's your favorite?
I gotta go Spider-Man.
What is that?
Yes.
Is that where you come in your hand and like shoot it?
Spider-Man's when you're hitting it from the back. Right when you're gonna come, you come in your hand. When she turns around and look at you, he goes right in her fucking face.
Oh my gosh.
Holy shit, man.
JD?
The only one that comes to my mind is like Donkey Punch. I think that's what it's
Hell
called.
yeah. Hell yeah.
And I don't even know why.
Hey, after bowling night, you can do whatever you want, buddy. The world is yours. The world is yours, JD.
On
The
the
world is yours.
300,
Tonight.
I'm Donkey punching her later. Oh hell yeah!
I do it again.
What?
Oh hell yeah!
Oh
Well, hey guys, I'm gonna jump off. I'm gonna jump off on that one. I got some shit to do to get ready for tomorrow.
I got your
All right,
brother
JD.
church in the morning. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah, I got a
JD,
family
shout out to
reunion
me
to cook
tagging
for.
you and everything.
Hey, yeah. Give your
Huh?
plugs. Give your plugs. Give your plugs.
Plugs.
It's JDS _pit_barbecue on Instagram, Twitter, whatever.
Whatever.
Whatever it
Pretty
is.
much everything. Yep, that's it.
JD, your beard is as beautiful as your personality.
Shit.
Love you, brother. I'll talk to you tomorrow.
You guys are too good.
Oh, no.
All right, guys.
Good to know. Go back. Hey,
See you
Family
guys.
Man of the Year, JD. Let's go.
He's the nice one.
He is the nice one. He's the civil one of the bunch.
Yeah, fuck all of y'all.
Is that an offer?
All right,
Yep.
so Doobie
Oh,
went
baby.
Blumpkin. We all know what a Blumpkin is.
Blumpkin's solid. Blumpkin's
Yeah,
solid.
I'm going to call bullshit that's Doobie's like choice. I don't think Doobie's.
Yeah, he ain't getting no Blumpkin. Mm-mm.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, hey, Burley, I can see you getting a Blumpkin. You'd like a Blumpkin, right?
I'm not against
Sorry,
it.
that's a smoker lung. Sorry about that.
Yeah.
No,
I'm not against it.
I'm regretting sharing this on my Facebook.
Have y'all ever heard of a Houdini? Have y'all ever heard of the Houdini?
No. Have you heard of the what?
Oh man!
The Houdini.
When you're so cold it disappears.
No.
Bro, that was gonna be mine.
That was yours, Rev?
Yeah.
All right, Rev. What's the Houdini? Give yours.
All right, first off, I'm gonna give you two, and I'm gonna explain what the Houdini is. So,
Oh my gosh!
Wait.
I
Rev went to a different room because how the topics are getting. Am I right or am I wrong?
yeah, of course, I got kids. They can hear this.
You in the bathroom?
Yeah,
The Blumpkin master.
you know it.
Oh, this is getting out of
All
control.
right. Hey, you're on the big screen, Mike. It's your time.
All right, so the first one, I can't say it. You're gonna have to look it up. Look up munting on Urban Dictionary.
All right, hang on.
M-U-N-T-I-N-G.
Now that we know how to munting.
Yeah, M-U-N-T-I-N-G.
Oh, there it is. I found it. All
It's like the
right.
top search.
Oh, dude. Look at Tony's face. I found it.
I haven't even got to read it yet. It's going to be.
You know
good.
what?
Go ahead.
That beats the Houdini. So we're gonna go.
Christ, Rev. What the fuck's wrong with you? I don't even know. I don't know if we're ready for this. I don't know. Go ahead.
So the Houdini is way tamer now in comparison. So the Houdini is when you're like boning a chick doggy style, and you got a friend in the closet, and you switch places, run around, and wave at her through a window.
Yeah.
Oh, you can do the Eiffel Tower. I was like, oh, okay.
No. She thinks she's fucking you, and you're waving at her through the window.
Through the window.
Yeah, it's
All
called
right.
the Houdini. So she turns around and just sees some fella.
Bella.
Yeah.
It's like your 50-year-old deal.
Yeah.
You're all tired.
What the-
right, so
Hold on.
What?
That
No,
deserves
no.
way.
Tony,
Hold on.
no.
Nombre
We're
deserved
not
way
going
more for
nowhere.
that. Nombre deserved way more for that. That was fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Sorry.
What?
So,
So
these
you're the
fucking
guy
know what a
waving
Tio
out the
is.
window.
So, yeah.
You were the first one, and then you said your 50-year-old Tia. And for those of you who don't know, that means aunt.
Theo.
Uncle.
Oh, uncle.
Uncle.
Yeah.
even
Oh,
better.
I got you. Okay,
Even better.
okay. I was
You could do up
okay,
to
my bad. I had a different. Yeah.
Oh, hold on. I think we need to have a good explanation of what munting is from the.
Yeah, I
rep.
got it right here. I got it.
Let Tony read it.
Okay.
Well,
Oh,
I'm gonna
boy.
share it. We have a share screen now, Rev. So, yeah.
Uh-huh.
You're welcome.
Yeah, Burley stepped us up a couple notches.
Yeah, Burley definitely hooked us up. All right, so here we go.
Oh boy.
Rated
2 months.
21 plus.
Find
Rated
and
21
dig up
plus.
a semi-decomposed corpse. One person then goes on to said corpse, wilts. I like how they use fancy terms. The other jumps on the dead person's stomach, causing the juices, decomposed organs, etc., to be forced from all orifices. These are then drank by the person orally. What the fuck?
No.
Connected to the corpse.
No.
God.
Hey, nobody
No.
make eye contact with me right now. I got something I got to do.
No.
I mean, I read because when I was doing the research there, I read the first. I missed the last couple sentences. And
That's a
all-
crime.
All
That's
of a
fucking
sudden,
crime.
it's a felony for sure.
definitely frowned upon in certain states.
And all of a
Yeah.
sudden, the donkey
Look at
show
Texas,
is not
we're
that
munting.
bad. It's
In
not
Texas-
the scariest thing on the Dude Network.
Arizona and Texas is all about munting. I'm just saying.
It's a sport here.
Hey, meanwhile, in Ohio, yeah,
The revs in the mountains, it's okay there.
Hey,
Yeah.
meanwhile, none of you guys can talk shit about California ever again.
yeah, John Z, you're off the hook for the rest of the night at least.
Dude,
I have thoughts on California.
so
man.
do I, buddy.
Whoa.
So do I.
Oh man! All right. Well, mine is the Angry Pirate. If anybody wants to know what mine is,
Oh, I love that one.
that's where you.
Oh, I love that one.
You're going to get
Yeah,
a blower. You get a blower, and you're getting ready to do your shebang, and you blow it in her eye and kick her in the shin, and she hops around like "Arr, go!" like an angry pirate. Yeah, good. Kicking the shin in the one eye.
The only thing about that is,
Not as good as munting. Before
world-
munting, it was okay.
What? No.
no world is she going to actually say "Arr."
Like,
She's gonna
bitch.
go like, "Oh, do to me, you piece of shit."
Yeah.
Don't lie. You know, you all tried the toboggan at least once.
Toboggan.
Oh my
Yeah,
gosh, this is.
See, I'm a good kid because I don't know half of these fucking.
Yeah, I
things.
don't know. Nombre, I found out last week, was raised very conservatively.
Are y'all familiar with the spicy gringo?
You?
No.
You have a jalapeno up? Burley,
Can
you
I
have a
just say-
jalapeno up your ass?
Can I say one thing real quick? Burley's internet connection has become flawless since this topic came up.
All of a sudden, out of nowhere.
It's probably
Chris-
because, dude, I was late to the show because I was fighting with my internet connection, going like, "Hey, why is my upload so fucking slow, dude? It's
Yeah.
ridiculous." But hey, so the spicy gringo is when you take one of those volcano tacos from Taco Bell and you put it in their puss and you eat it out.
I cannot believe this is happening right now. I apologize to any of my family members who may have watched this thinking it was going to go differently. I forgot.
All the family members watch Rage and Pillage podcast.
Yo, no, definitely share and like
every
and subscribe
Thursday night.
for sure. Yeah.
Every Thursday night on YouTube.
Bonzi, how do you know they don't like that
kind
kind of shit?
Oh well,
Yeah.
I don't want to know that about some of them. I don't want to know. I don't want to know.
It's a natural thing. It's a natural cause. You know?
Yeah, dude. Nobody. Wait, you're gonna tell me? I mean, I know Nombre.
No. Listen,
Nombre's on my
we
side.
talk-
Hold on.
No.
I know
No, he's
Nombre
not.
knows.
No, he's not. No, he's not. He's
Y'all
not on your
never
side.
put a volcano taco in a pussy and ate it out.
Not once in my
I know
life.
Nombre. does.
I've never done that. You know.
No, he didn't enjoy it, but he did.
But I'm going to now. He is.
You know what's fun about going to take a piss during the show is you have no idea what you're coming back to. I came back
You
to
left
a
me
flaming taco and a
alone.
pussy.
You left me alone with the savages.
I'm sorry, man. I don't know what's going on, man. I have
Tony,
never had to piss this much.
I'm going to explain something to you. Every time you leave, the inmates are running the asylum. That's how it goes.
I appreciate that. That's why
Every time.
it's designed the way it's designed.
Yeah.
Let's talk sports for a second. Who's y'all's teams?
Chargers.
Not the
Dolphins.
fucking Astros.
Yeah.
Go,
no.
Stros, go.
No.
They're gonna beat the fuck out of the
Astros.
Yankees.
Hate
Cheating
everything about them
motherfucker.
cocksuckers.
Are the
In
Yankees
2017, when they beat Cleveland, it was fucking awesome.
Yeah, when you go.
Oh, when they were cheating?
Yeah, sorry
Hey,
that
if
we
you're not
tried to-
cheating, if you're
Hey,
not cheating, you're not
that's what
trying.
happens when you try
Yeah,
to play
that's
the
what
game
some
the way it was
shitty
meant to be
asshole from
played.
Texas would say.
Hold on.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
my
from
my
California,
sports,
but hey,
my sports and TV was interrupted by Mike Judge hitting a by fucking Aaron Judge fucking hitting an ALS record. Who gives a fuck? Fuck the Yankees, dude.
Yes, for real.
I hate
Dude,
him so bad.
Hold on. Can I just say shout out to Sir Yacht on Twitter because he had the absolute best rant about why the Yankees are suck ass ever.
He's coming on.
Oh, dude. Oh,
be
it
on.
was amazing. I hate the Yankees.
Are you gonna say what he said? You said you were gonna say.
Oh,
what
I
he
know.
said.
He just went off about how the only reason they were pussies for canceling because of the inclement weather or something, and they have this huge cap on. Oh, he was pissed because they canceled against Cleveland.
Well,
Oh,
what
he was
happened was
pissed.
I know as a Cleveland baseball fan.
Oh,
you said you almost said Indian, you racist.
yeah, you piece of crap.
As I'm wearing an Indian shirt. By the way.
Let's go.
let's go Guardians.
Yeah,
They'll always be the Indians here.
yeah. Hey, actually, I don't know
It's
why.
real to me,
I always
damn it. It's real to me.
Yeah.
Wrestling.
Basically,
Yeah,
when
word.
so the Indians went up there. They waited like 2.5 hours to cause a rain delay. They're like, "Oh, rain's coming. Delay the game." And then it barely rained. They're like, "All right, it's too late. Call the game off." And then the next day, the Yankees got back their all-star starter and their complete bullpen. And then they came back and fucking throttled the Indians and won the series. And the Indians didn't even have enough hotel rooms because the MLB apparently didn't take the precautions. They're like, "Hey, there might be a rain delay. We should probably get extra rooms for the next night." And the Indians had to stay in 3 different hotel rooms. So that was his rant.
Oh, you think the Indians have good planning? 5-cent beer night? Do you remember that?
No, fuck. Shirts that
Holy
say 10-cent beer
shit, a
night.
professional sports game?
Yeah.
Back in the
asking for
80s,
trouble.
and it was against the Texas Rangers, and Mike Hargrove was playing for the Rangers, and there was a fight and between the Rangers and Indians, and then fans came out to defend the Indians, and it got so bad that the Indians were actually taking bats out against the crowd to help the Rangers get back in because they were there was Rangers out there surrounded by fucking 50,000, what seemed like 50,000, drunk Indians fans that paid 10 beer night.
10-cent beer night, dude. We would all be plastered too. Y'all have heard of that, right? Rev and Jonesy?
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
10-cent beer night is a fucking legend.
Dude, the Mets have this rule where they don't sell beer after the 5th inning because back in the 70s, they had this one game where they had a deal that after the Mets hit a home run, beer is free the rest of the night, that the stadium would pay for it. And their first at bat, some asshole got a fucking home run. And 2 innings later, this ref had a bad call, and people rioted. They started ripping the seats out of Shea Stadium and throwing it on the fucking field, and jumped out and started beating up players and shit. Yeah,
I do remember that.
Bleacher Report, and they said the headline of the Bleacher Report said Cleveland Indians 10-cent beer night: the worst idea ever. That's the Bleacher Report. They called the game off in the 7th inning and they didn't even complete the game. It was that bad.
But it worked. They got the crowd there, right?
Oh yeah, because it was end of the year, and there's actually because up here there's Fox, the local Fox Sports, the regional Fox Sports. They did a big docu-series on it, And basically, there was a lot of bad blood between those two clubs all year long. Like the Indians and Rangers had just gotten into a benches clearing brawl like the week before in Texas, and like they were out of it, like completely. Like both teams were like out of the playoff race, and so they did that promo to get crowd in, and they sold out. And it just,
I believe that.
And then like there was already bad blood between the Rangers and Indians, so they were bickering back and forth the whole game. And the crowd just kept getting drunker and drunker and kept getting into it. And then it just fucking stormed the field and tried to kill everybody.
Yeah, but think about how much money they made in merch off of that shit, dude. T-shirts, hats,
still making money off that merch. I can
Yeah.
go to any local store and buy a shirt that says 10-cent beer night with the Indians on it with the date.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, Nombre, I'll go ahead and ask it. He just texted me. Why is Texas so much better than Ohio?
Oh, because.
Well, I mean, you just texted me.
Ohio-
I wanted to realize. I wanted everybody else to realize it, or just.
But they know. I mean, they know. I that's probably like the running statement from myself on every show is why it's the greatest country in the world. You know.
Yeah, but do you know who? Actually, we should reverse this question, right, Nombre? Why does everybody shit on Ohio so bad? Why
I didn't
is
know people actually shit on. I didn't know Ohio people actually gave a fuck about Ohio. So that's funny.
No. I follow, but I mean, I don't know about the Rev and Jonesy here, but I follow a lot of meme pages, and there's a lot of jokes about straight up Ohio. Like people make merch like "fuck Ohio" type shit. Why is that? You think?
Probably because you hate us because you ain't us. You know?
Oh gosh, there it is.
Calm down.
I mean, what do you want me to say? I mean, if we were irrelevant, people wouldn't go out of the way to make fun of us because obviously, if we were non-existent, we wouldn't be the state that everybody makes fun of.
I think it's your college teams that keeps.
No, that's California.
Now, I will say Ohio State fans are the fucking worst.
Come on.
I hate being an Ohio State fan.
But I know more Ohio State fans than I know like Cleveland or
I would hate Ohio too then.
Fans, you know what I mean? Like the NFL teams, you know.
Like yeah. I get why you hate Ohio. If you're surrounded by Ohio State fans,
I don't hate. No.
I get it. You fucking hate us. I get it. I'm giving you an out.
Ohio State fans are just as bad as Yankees and Red Sox fans, bro.
Like they do no wrong. They do no wrong. And when they lose, it's because they got fucked. Like it's so annoying. Like, they can't just lose the game to lose the game because they weren't the better team. Oh, we got screwed. Okay.
Are y'all college fans or are y'all like NFL fans?
Well, Johnson's a great NFL fantasy football player.
Really? Who'd you draft as
quarterback?
Russell Wilson is butt fucking me right now.
Yeah, he's totally defeated.
Justin Herbert.
Oh fuck. Okay, you feel my pain.
Hey, this week it says I'm gonna win with the new trades I made.
That's an upgrade. That's the highlight of his season, by the way, Burley.
Oh, I'm 6-0 or 0-6. 0-6.
Yeah, I was gonna say you're defeated.
Yeah.
You're defeated.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Him and Doobie have this cool like who's going to win the first game because they're both pretty bad.
Yeah. No. Yeah. Straight up.
But in all fairness, Johnsy had no idea, and I told him he was playing, and he had no idea, so he had to figure out fantasy football in about 2 days. So he's doing all right.
Let me look at my record real quick. I'm 3-3. I'm 50%.
Oh,
hey, let's go. What are you, Tony?
But dude,
what are you, Tony?
I am what am I? 4-1, 5-1?
How many people are in your league?
10.
That's pretty solid. I have 10 in my league, but
what are you at, Nombre?
Not good. He sucks.
Not
too.
good. I have 2 and 3. Yeah,
he's
like
7th. He's 7th.
Okay.
You can still make it to Nombre. Nombre's got to go on a run. I've been really lucky.
Hey, it still puts me as 8.
Lost the Rev.
The Rev.
I'm pretty sure I'm going to beat Doobie this week.
Huh? I'm not.
Rev says fuck sports. I'm going to beat Doobie.
I'm totally in, and I'm fucking. Josh hates NFL, but I'll talk him into it. I'm totally in for us next year having a fucking fantasy football league.
Let's do it.
Hey, we need you in the.
We'll do like $50 or something. Winner takes all. Something cheap. You know what I mean?
That's what we did this year. We have a really cool. There's some cool sponsors, in ours, so you can be in ours next year too.
Yeah, let me know. Let Josh know too. Fucking get him on.
Nah, he's the co-host. He don't matter.
No, he does matter.
Whoa.
He's the friggin'.
I'm joking. That was a Nombre dig. That was a Nombre because Nombre was like making fun of the JB. Last week we were actually talking about that, like how the co-hosts never get any love.
Let's hope Doobie doesn't hear that.
Oh no, I handpick my guys, dude. Like I need someone that's on the same wavelength as me, and that's why I got Josh around.
Oh man, hey, I mean, like
he keeps me from spiraling out. So for a while, I was without a co-host, and I was having to do shows by myself, and I would just spiral out on these fucking rants that I would go on drunk, and getting him involved, he fucking was like, okay, let me reel this guy in. So. And
you know what, man? Like host to host, man. Like these guys, like, and I don't know if like Jay, if Josh ever makes you like, he feels like I'm just here for the ride. I don't do much, man. But like, dude, the co-hosts do so much.
Like, for sure.
Like for the quality of the show, man. Like you ain't shit without some good group of dudes with you. Man.
He helps me change the subject because I'll just stick on one. I've done it. I've stuck on one subject for 2 hours because my brain doesn't work that way. I'm autistic as fuck. So fucking, I'm half a retard, and I will fucking just go on one subject forever. So
yeah, we have the opposite problem.
Can we give a shout out to retards? Hell yeah!
Oh man.
Hey, hold on, Nombre, you nervous?
Hold on, someone brought up not to bring this up again, but.
Dahmer.
Oh, dude,
okay.
Dahmer.
Can we talk about Dahmer? I want to talk
about
this.
Yeah. I mean, at this point,
Dahmer. I have thoughts on Dahmer. Did y'all?
Here we go.
The best rump roast recipe you'll ever have.
The Rev gets it. Fucking. Has everybody here watched it?
Yeah, I have not.
I haven't watched the new show.
No, I haven't seen
every documentary I've known. Yeah,
I haven't seen it, but I did a paper on him in 8th grade.
No,
I did a paper on him on the 8th grade. I don't even see it.
Oh, you need to watch the show.
It's different. You got to watch the show, dude.
Listen, when you were bent over and hurting, and you were telling me about how much you like to watch white people fuck black dudes, fucking, that's you're like, yeah, you were in and out of consciousness. You don't remember.
That's the next clip for YouTube right there.
But no. But that's what this show is. So
sorry, Nombre.
So Dahmer in the 80s had like 3 kills. Cool.
Yeah.
He went into the 90s and he's like,
a rock
this
star.
is my fucking decade, bitches. Right? And he figured out early, he's like, cool. So if you watch this show, he comes into contact with police a lot.
A lot.
So the moral of the story is the cops sucked at their job.
Well, no. It's even worse.
Easy, Nombre. Come on.
It's even worse than that. So
they're all dead now.
Jesus, Nombre.
Oh my God. That's why Texas sucks ass.
Hey, this is what happens when ranch water gets involved.
You think you're better than everybody.
We are.
If it sucked ass, why did 200,000 Californians move in 2021?
Texas is everybody better than everybody. I agree, Nombre. I got you.
You
guys sip on your ranch water and freaking fruitcake out together.
Hey, okay, Virginia Slims 100s. You're okay.
They're not, though.
Dude, I don't even see a filter on those cigarettes. Now he's doing Camel no filters. Oh, he's doing Pall Malls.
Oh,
That's really funny that he actually.
Like used to smoke, Jonesy.
I want to take it as his record. I had no idea that he actually smoked Pall Malls.
Pall Malls pretty.
But it sounded your voice, you thought of fucking Marlboro Reds without filter.
I really want to get to know Jonesy in a big bad way because he's only got about 10 more years left. Fucking.
Oh man!
Hey, he's got at least 20. We got an iron lung for him.
All right, let's get back to Dahmer.
All right. Let's go from cancer lung to Dahmer. Go.
So in the show, I don't know how realistic is their life, but in the show, every time he comes in contact with cops a lot, right? And in the show, fucking every time the cops are like, "Is that an underage boy?" He's like, "No, it's my boyfriend." Well, we need to come into your hotel room or your apartment. We need to come into your apartment. That's cool. We're just in here doing gay stuff. And the cops are like, okay, you go ahead and go about your business. All right. 2 episodes later, somebody else calls the cops on him because he's literally drilling into somebody's skull. And they're like, the cops are like, what's that smell? He's like, we're just in here doing gay stuff. And these cops are like, I don't want to catch the gay. I'm going to get out of here,
It wasn't quite like that for real, but
dude,
yeah.
he figured out the goddamn mathematician fucking solution. He's like, if you just say gay stuff to cops, and they're just like, oh, I'm getting the fuck out of here.
The king was Bundy.
Bundy was wild.
Bundy got out of police custody like several times.
Yeah, like in the fucking courthouse.
Yeah,
like,
dude,
we're gonna leave you in this room now. He just jumps out a goddamn window.
Gone for another 3 years.
Yeah,
bro. Bundy, when he was in custody, knocked up his girlfriend when he was in prison.
Yeah, dude, fucking
like in front of the guards. He has a daughter and shit.
Real gangster shit. Yeah, dude. Hey, but have you ever looked up the list of like the biggest serial killers? There's a dude in Brazil that's estimated to have like 1,000.
Yeah. I can't. Dude, one of the most crazy is Richard Kuklinski, the Iceman.
Yeah. Did you watch this documentary?
I watched tons of documentaries. Have you seen the movie?
Well, I know you texted me that he was your hero, but
yeah, you weren't supposed to tell everybody that. Dude, he's a savage. He said one time he put a noose around a guy and lifted him up on his shoulder so he could feel what the tree feels.
Well, he's the mafia guy, right?
Well, but he started at like 18 or 15.
Oh, he was a freelancer.
Yeah, and then he just happened to be so good at it that he got involved in organized crime, and the Gambinos were like, "Hey, you're really freaking good at this. We're gonna send some business your way."
Yeah.
But like, dude, he was a savage. He'd put people in front of this cave that he knew was full of rats and record it for them so they could watch it. Like if they did something bad to their daughter or something, he was a monster. And they say something like 300 and something for him.
Yep.
Do y'all remember y'all's first kill?
Yeah. It was shit.
Yeah, I was 12 years old and that dove came flying down.
It was like a Prince video. It was awesome. It was like Purple Rain and everything. It was great.
Do you remember that guy named Sheep Dick?
Yeah.
What?
Not you, wrong point.
He's a mutton fucker. Mutton fucker. Hell yeah.
Mutton.
No, we're not doing that. No, we're not circling back to that one.
Well, was it? Wait, Jonesy, was that you that said the word mutton on there? Because that's what made.
No, that was me, bro.
Was it you? Yeah. Somebody wrote the word mutton on there. That's it. I said mutton fucking. Here we go.
It was Rev. Yeah, it's always the Rev.
No,
you're welcome.
No, Tony said
you can thank him for the best show title ever.
Yeah.
Tony said the pirate.
Yeah. Do what?
Hey, I thought it was Tony.
Doobie.
I thought Tony said it.
That's the wrong
Al
Bundy.
Bundy is the backbone of it. Yeah, dude. He fucking threw
back when he was playing running back for Polk High.
That's the wrong Bundy, Tony.
Okay.
That's the wrong Bundy.
No, that's Al Bundy. He's talking about. He said Al Bundy, but we're talking about Dylan Bundy, right?
Oh, I thought we were talking about Al Bundy. Al Bundy, was the fucking star quarterback.
Polk High.
Sells
4
shoes.
touchdowns in a single game.
He's the best shoe salesman.
Don't let a big girl come in and buy a shoe. He'll laugh him out.
You know what's messed up about that though? So if you look at all of those shows from back then, Bill Cosby, right? And you remember show 7?
Wait, hold on. Did you say my hero?
Don't bring up the biggest pervert of all time.
That's the point.
Burley's hero.
Yeah, you're gonna make Burley get all emotional.
Burley goes my hero, and John Z goes the creepiest guy of all time. There's a conflict of interest in this room right now.
Sure.
My
Yeah,
only
we know the
interest
show.
is, my only interest is reading his playbook. So
Hey, not a conflict of interest. I just was stating facts.
if you ever roofie a girl, it's called a hot Cosby.
Only if you're wearing the sweater, bro.
Oh, you gotta wear the sweater.
Who doesn't wear a sweater these days?
Give her a pudding pop.
I do a little dance. I eat a pudding pop, and we go.
It's got to be a cardigan.
Hell yeah! Thanks for asking.
Yeah, thank you. Someone got it. Someone got it.
Oh,
right,
my
Rev,
golf team
what
is
you
in
got?
for a real fucking treat with me tomorrow morning.
Who?
I have a golf scramble tomorrow morning, and I told her, I was like, it's not going to be good. Like,
It's only 11:30, dude. I've drank till 2 a.m. and got to my scramble at fucking 6 a.m.
Yeah. But I don't plan on stopping after this. I'm in that zone.
Like that. Be a man.
I like that you're a golfer, though. I'm a golfer, too. I fucking love golf.
I haven't even got into this yet.
Let's do it. We taking shots?
Oh, boy.
I got Fireball. We taking shots, boys?
I'll take
Where's
another
the jug chug, bro?
Where's it? Where's the chug?
Yeah, we haven't seen that in a while.
Jug chug. There you go. The staple of the Dude Network, man. The jug chug.
That was a shot. You took a drink. That was not a shot.
Burley ain't playing around, bro.
Don't fuck around, dude. I'm not a pussy. Come on now. Arizona, let's go. You're sucking on a robot dick. Come on now. Let's go.
The shot of bourbon, followed by the shot of peach brandy moonshine.
Hold on.
We're good.
That hair in your head's growing back. I can see it. Hell yeah, dude. Let's go.
Hey, couple more, Tony. Couple more, and you have a full head of hair.
Yeah, a couple more.
Let's get on Burley's level.
For what it's worth, I opened my first beer before you did. You
did. You were working from home. Shout out to wherever you work. Fucking, you were drinking on the top. I'm proud of you, dude.
Yeah, I'll
take another one for that.
You know what's funny is I got an email. So I doubt anyone from my work is watching, and if they are, that's fine.
Love you.
Yeah. Not today. So like they want me to cancel all these accounts that are like non-producers, and I was like, not today.
Are you in sales? You don't have to tell me your job. Are you in sales? You seem like
like that.
You seem like a salesman.
Sales
no, he does. I interact with. They told me I look like an engineer the other day, but they're not far off.
Yeah,
so.
It's like sales and engineering, like not engineering, sales and maintenance of a book of business. Okay. Sales and the maintenance of a book of business is what I do. And cancel all this, and I'm like, not today. And then I started drinking. And then I got like 3 more. They started texting me like, "Are you going to cancel these today?" And I was like, "Oh, you want me to cancel some shit? I got you.
Let's go."
I was like, "Let's go." So I came down there. I was like, "Cancel." Like, you sure you want to cancel these? I'm like, cancel. They're like, is that yes or no? And I'm like, cancel. I was fucking 6 deep. And then it hasn't stopped. So yeah, there's that.
You know what I was thinking about today? Have y'all ever had food poisoning before?
Yeah.
I don't think I ever have. If I have it, I didn't know I had it.
There's no not knowing it.
Let's roundtable this. Like, let's start with Jonesy because he's in the top left. What's your worst fucking food poisoning story? Hold on, sorry. Tony, I'm sorry. I'm going into host duties here. I'm sorry.
No, I'm I feel like I kind of like that he's just kind of taking over the show.
Yeah, sorry. I have this tendency. And
I did it to you. In all fairness, I did it to you like a couple times last week.
And I'm into it. Yeah. Just tell me to shut the fuck up if you want me to. I'm into it.
No.
But what's the worst food poisoning story you got, Jonesy? I need to hear it.
I made this.
Is it Jonesy or Jonesy?
Jonesy.
You're Jonesy to me, brother.
It's all good. Don't ever stop. Don't ever stop.
I Jones for Jonesy every day, man.
So we all.
Hey.
Love it.
Okay,
I made a pot of chicken Alfredo.
You poisoned yourself.
So check this out, dude.
Oh.
I came home from work the next day, and it was on the stove. I'm like, oh, nice. My roommate had some, and I just because he's he had done that before. Like if
still
he gets
on the
something
stove from the day before, not refrigerated. I'm assuming.
Listen,
Okay,
thought.
Okay, that's all I need. Your explanation.
I never. All right, buddy. I never not put stuff away that has dairy in it. Period. But so I get home, it's out, and I'm like, oh, nice. He must have had some and left it out for me because he knows when I get home, And I just scooped a huge bowl of it. I think I had like 2 or 3 bowls right when I got home, and it had sat out all night, and it was like sometime early in the morning. Thank goodness it was a Friday night on a Saturday, but yeah, I was liquid from all ends for a long time, and it was horrific and painful. And
did you shit yourself at any point? Be honest.
How many times?
Okay.
It's food poisoning, dude. You don't have control over anything.
Like, say you sneezed and fucking shit yourself on the couch?
No, it wasn't like that bad, but dude, I don't ever luck it. I don't want to say luck out, but anytime I get something like that, I just sit with like the worst stomach pain ever. And it doesn't help that I'm lactose intolerant. So it was a doozy. My stomach, it took like a week for my stomach to recover from that.
I can't, man. I mean, that sucks, man. If I've ever had it, I didn't know. So, Rev, you've been a culinary guy for quite a while. Have you ever got
a lot of years
a bad plate of some meats?
I've never eaten anything that gave me like food poisoning. I've definitely been exposed to like botulinum toxin and shit like that working in the restaurant industry, and it sucks. Like even just handling, if you got like cuts in your fingers or whatever when you're throwing something out, you can get food poisoning by not even eating it.
Can I interrupt for just a second? You threw out like a super scientific word.
Yeah. This is the shit. Okay.
Welcome to our world.
This is the fucking shit we deal with Rev, man. He acts like he lives in a trailer park and he knows nothing, but he'll throw like botulism and like fucking like.
He didn't even say botulism.
I don't even know if the word like it. Like it's an ism. It's always like a fucking ism at the end of it. He just like throws it in normal conversation, like we know what the fuck he's talking about, and then we're at the end and we're like, all right, let's go back to the words that you used to describe this sentence.
So you're one of those guys that's like super college educated, but wants to like help the fucking needy. So that's why you live where you live.
You know what, Brad? I'm so glad he's here because he has a lot of questions I'm too afraid to ask. So please.
Oh no, I'll ask them all. I don't give a fuck.
Please answer that.
I'm totally a high school dropout. Like I never graduated high school. Never went to college.
Okay. But this is perfect. Pothead? When you were in high school, pothead?
I was a heroin addict.
Body language.
We stop early.
Okay, but
oh shit.
Okay, but how heavy? How heavy? Injecting or snorting?
No, totally needles, man. Totally rigged. Like a gram a day habit when I
quit. You went hard with it. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Hey, we don't play around here on the Dude Network.
I probably started using opiates.
Can I, Rev? Let me interrupt everybody because everybody doesn't know this about me. I grew up in a rehab. Like my dad runs a rehab, so I know about this stuff. But I'm trying to figure out when you stopped. And I'm
a recovering opiate addict. Right?
You switched to pot?
I probably no.
Really? You just went?
So I probably started using. Yep.
Hold on.
I probably started.
What age?
I probably started using opiates when I was like 14.
Heroin?
It started off with like codeine cough syrup, Vicodin, Roxy.
How old are you, by the way?
Shit like that. 41.
41. Okay, so I'm 36. So codeine and cough syrup was the shit when I was in my teens. So I'm guessing you were part of that wave as well. Hell yeah. Okay.
Yeah. And I had a doctor who fucked up on a prescription. So instead of writing 4 refills, he wrote 40.
At the time,
that was kind of the thing, man.
At the time, that was awesome, right?
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Okay.
Yeah, you're talking like the mid-90s.
So in between nods, I'm guessing you're getting super into certain subjects, right?
All kinds.
Oh, hang on. We're going back to the bathroom.
Well, I mean, his family's there. They probably don't want to.
No. I love it. No. I'm saying like this is about to get like really serious. Like I've actually have a lot of questions on this, but I didn't.
Yeah. Well, I know that I know, not from experience, but from talking to people, you get that what's it called, hyperfixation, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so you think of something and you want to learn everything about it in between nods, right? So fucking
yeah, and you're talking pre-internet, man, and like
so you're reading,
being like a homeless junkie. You read books, steal them from a library or someone's house or whatever. Yeah.
Hell yeah, dude. No, I get it, dude. I never lived the life, but I've talked to a lot of people that have lived your life. You know what I mean? Were you ever homeless or at any point like that or anything like that? Or
a couple times. Oh yeah.
Really?
I got one of the funniest stories about all that. So I was crashing at a dope house and we got raided and I ended up jumping out the bathroom window and running for it.
Oh, you're skinny. You fit through a bathroom window?
Me, yeah, back there.
I look like Pooh Bear trying to get out of Rabbit's cave. Just like
bro, like 20 years ago, yeah. Now not so much. But so I ended up going to court-ordered rehab and shit. Okay. And so I'm talking to this guy at one of the meetings, and he talks about like this dope house that got busted, and it turns out that he lived across the street from the house when we got busted.
No shit.
There was a kid who was living there. One of the chicks had a 14-year-old daughter, and his son kept trying to like climb through her window at night to get down and shit, and the kid almost got shot.
Oh shit.
I still know that old guy, and every now and then he's like, "You should have shot that little bastard when you had the chance for me."
Were you dealing at all, or just partaking?
I had other means of finding income, so to speak. So I always kind of had a full-time job, or at least a part-time job.
Okay.
That's one of the best parts of the restaurant industry back then. No one gave a fuck as long as you could stand there. They didn't care.
One of my funniest stories I have is before I got a real job, I was between 18 and probably 21. I sold pills. That's all I sold, right?
Yeah.
And I went to a strip club right when they opened because that's when they all want to buy them. At noon at a strip club, I'm the only person in there, and they're just visiting me, and we're making handoffs, right?
Sure.
So this broad buys a bunch of fucking oxys off me, right? And maybe an hour later, and it's one of those BYOB clubs, so fucking they're just bringing over bottles of tequila. We're getting fucked up, and these broads are just sitting on my lap because they know I had drugs. And and this chick goes up the pole to the very top. You know how they do, and they do the slow slide down.
Oh no!
All of us are like, yeah.
There was
please finish the story.
There was no slow slide down. She just went
right
on her head. And all she does is I will never forget her face till the day I die. She just looks up at me and goes, "What did you give me?" And I patted my buddy on the leg. Time to go. And we fucking just like bounced. And that's when I got a real job after that. So,
what did you give me? Was the 5 words that led to your career?
She must have taken everything I gave her. It was wild.
A stripper changed Burley's life.
Bro,
yeah. You know what? I'm putting that on the mission statement for the podcast. Stripper changed my life.
There you go.
Thanks, John.
Bro, that was one of my favorite. I was a bouncer at a club for a while, and that was one of my favorite. Interesting. Like one of my favorite pranks to play in the girls, because you know which ones we're using and which ones weren't. you'd go up to one of the girls and be like, "Yo, I think I dropped one of my Roxy's, man," and they'd be like, "Where?" And you'd see him carpet sharking the whole night, dude.
Just any speck, just tasting
Anything. Yeah.
Have y'all ever been like a real been around like a real meth fiend or a coke fiend?
Oh yeah.
I mean,
knock the leftover popcorn kernels on the ground.
Yeah, if there's anything on the carpet, they're grabbing it and putting it in their mouth.
Is nobody gonna hold Rev accountable for just the random fact that he was also a strip club bodyguard and an all?
Dude, my dream
he blew right by it, and I'm like, wait a minute, just because he had that story doesn't mean we can let him off the hook. There's a lot of stories within that story of him crazy shit you see.
Oh, I know he's seen some shit. I'm secretly, Tony, I'm trying to get him on my podcast to tell these stories. So
Dude, hey, Brad,
I told you already had him on your show.
You know what's funny is, hey, Trey
has his own podcast.
And one day this week, I was like, I think the Rev would be a really good guest on Burley and Rage, and I was actually going to be like, hey man, this actually might be because I know Burley would go fucking nuts. Okay, I have questions. Every time you would go to talk, he'd be like, all right, let's talk about that.
Let's back up a second. Yeah.
Okay, my topic sucks. Let's talk about that. Yeah.
That's how I work. I have a bunch of topics set up, but if you say one thing that sets me off, fuck this
game
topic.
over.
Talk about that. Yeah.
Okay, list gone. Let's go.
I have ADD like you read about. It's bad.
We love Mike though, man. And the show, and that him and John did is a little switch to a plug here because we're wrapping up. The talking with thoughts with the Rev, White Trash Mike, and it's his knowledge of the world cuisine. They did part 2 of Italian culture last night with charcuterie and eating mold and shit, and how it's good for you. And that was, so that's a pretty cool story. But yeah, man, we're fucking lucky to have the Rev. The Rev and I go way back.
Are you yawning?
Rev, I don't even know how the hell you came across. You found me, and I don't know how you found me, but you found me, and we've stayed really good friends ever since.
I was friends with Mo for a long time.
Oh, it was Mo. That's right.
And then I ended up being one of your moderators when the good old Night Train Lane days.
Oh, I did make you a TikTok moderator. I forgot about the TikTok moderator days.
Yeah, And then, dude, I was there when you had your last broadcast on the Friday Night Lights, bro.
Yeah, don't miss those.
Explain this shit to the new guy.
So on TikTok, Tony
way back
was Tony's first name on TikTok was Night Train Lane.
That was my high school nickname, Night Train Lane.
He used to do Friday night.
That's after a football player.
I love
I'm
that.
on the night train.
I need that stuff.
Hey, and he used to do sports broadcasting.
Really? Hold on.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. And then
that's what I went to college for, Burley.
Yeah.
I didn't. You don't tell me this shit. I'm just finding out now.
I wanted the part 2 of. I wanted to be back on the podcast, so I can not accept it. I wanted to not accept the collab the second time around.
No, you're gonna be back on. Hold on, but we're gonna play this real quick. All right, that's enough. Right. Don't want to get copyrighted.
Yeah, thanks for getting me fucking canceled. If I didn't.
No. It was only 3 seconds. It has to be 5 seconds. I've looked it up. So
there we go.
Hey,
I'm on the night train. All right,
I love that stuff.
Explain what that is. I have a perfect Axl Rose voice.
Well, basically, there's a Hall of Famer named Dick Night Train Lane who is African American, which is clearly resemblance of my culture.
He's a Texas boy. Texas boy.
Quit it, dude.
Yeah, but no one in Texas wanted him, so they outcast him up north, where he went to another school. Actually, I don't know where it was at. Anyway, still holds a record for most interceptions in a season at 16, and for the Detroit Lions. And his name is Dick Night Train Lane. And my uncle, who was white at a very small school, was very good at running back. His last name was Lane. So he was, by association, the second coming of Night Train Lane. And then the same high school coach was my high school coach. And he's like, oh, it's Night Train's nephew. And they're like, oh, Night Train Lane. And there we go. So it's not that cool.
I'm on the night train. Oh, 2 seconds.
Hey, that might be too much for Axel though. He's kind of a baby about all that stuff.
He's on the night train too, dude. Night Train Lane.
Yeah.
Oh,
I wish I had a cool name. I was called Trizkit. Trizkit.
Trisket?
Like a
Yeah.
Yeah,
I was
like a brisket
the
tri-tip?
white guy that only hung out with Hispanics.
I was gonna say, you were the wigger of the group.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All my friends are Hispanic. It's crazy, you know, like growing up, you know.
Hey, I
It
grew
makes
up with
sense
a
why
bunch
I'm
of
your
homeboys,
friend,
too,
man.
don't
It makes
worry.
sense why I'm your friend now.
East
Totally
side of
makes sense.
Houston, dude. It's all Hispanic. This is what it is, you know.
Well, Burley, I think it's one thing
No.
we can agree on is that this show probably needs to continue, and it's something I'm going to talk to you about off the record. I would like to continue going back and forth between you and I's podcast because I feel there is a lot of bridging of the gaps here.
crossover.
Yeah, a lot of crossover. Yeah, you're doing your thing. I'm doing mine. Nombre, I feel like you haven't got to talk a whole lot here the last 30 minutes probably. Before we wrap it up here, I mean, final question for Burley. And it's your buddy. I mean, you looked at him in death's eye. I mean, so you have a connection
What's
with
your
him.
what's your real name? What's your
You're not gonna get my real name, but you'll find out 6 inches soft. That's all you get.
Except unless he's wearing a cock ring.
Yeah, that's terrible. It's a terrible situation.
Which means he's got 5.5 inches of ball sack, ladies and gentlemen. Dudes and dudettes, we thank you guys so much for way too much of your time here tonight. This went on longer. I mean, it's been
ever.
awesome. It's been a blast. Burley, thanks for coming on, man. Hopefully next time Josh can hang out. Sad we didn't get to see and meet the bearded wonder that is Josh. The beardless wonder is John Z. Sorry. But no, we appreciate all of you guys for hanging on here. Hey guys, all you know in the background here, we got some big shit working. John Z booked Jess Pryles next Friday. Let's go. Super excited for that. We're not even going to double book, like no other guests next Friday. And then the Friday after that, Savannah Bananas. We got a guest from the Savannah Bananas coming on, the pitcher, Kyle Luigi's. I'm super excited for that. They just booked the Savannah Bananas World Tour. So we got them on. And then we also have Barbecue Buddha coming on at some point on after
Green
that.
egg.
Big green egg, big
Green
stoner
egg.
out of Florida. We love our stoners. That's pretty exciting. And whoever else we all book in November, but real excited about it. Everybody be sure to check out our sponsors, Cleveland Whiskey, right up there. Also Redbeard Seasoning, Willow Seasonings, and also FricksonFamilyFarms.com. Get you some beef bacon. Go check out that. Effective November 1st, if you want to buy a whole fucking cow, this is your opportunity. Go to Frickson Farms. If you're in the Midwest, there's a free 2-day shipping on the wholesale. Small upcharge to Texas, smaller upcharge to California on top of the Texas upcharge. But yeah, you can get a pork or a pig, an eighth, a quarter, a half, a whole, whatever you want to do. November 1st, go to Frickson Family Farms. But of course, Cleveland Whiskey, Redbeard Seasoning, Willow Seasoning, and Branch Barbecue as well. We thank all of them. Thank you, Rev Mike. Thank you, Burley, for coming on, man. You're fucking awesome as expected.
Yeah,
Andre, John Z, Doobie, John,
And he's
Josh,
pros.
Kevin, that was awesome.
There he is.
So thank you guys for everybody for a way more epic show than I possibly could have imagined. Until next Friday, man. We'll see all you dudes and everybody, all the dudettes watching. We'll see you when we see you. Thank you guys. Deuces.